na no pay mama mo ache e mo akwa ba fama kasa fidie so na Friday na ye fiada ye kodi weekend o ai kofo anu amutena fi holiday no dodo na no mo pese o mekwa duma mo di famu a akope Monday he asemu enye easy but na twaso ye aduma enti no bi mo kwa aduma ebi mo so fa ho adide amo de anu ana ka ho ne ba ne nyina mo no anu ya ba na so ya ba e be di duma no de ama Robert Mensah Sports any atnasia no pay on Kastle 90.3 FM so a yede ebe somo every sam ray kopem se no nkono bebo ensema ya boabo no e wa kokansie mu nyina no yede ba ye be ramu amanone o te se na anwum ntwaguo glory Manchester United and Ramayu bobo honestly on bond your boy pa ba se me no say no sa no se me ni anse dan nyi game no ho sa because the bar red card na ban terminal ne say the game no koye no na be say ka game no very tight what you say but man you Harry Maguire everybody ase na Harry Maguire o se no hwebo ni bia na eye Lamine Yaguire ene bobo no we Lamine Yaguire ene no boy en twie Anra Maguire boss wingers wo boss te say Anra de nya exe Maguire ya adwuma pa mama you for no eni age and of course the guy Victor Lindelof Anra and also Sane e form ye papa ya adwuma na ne man you akwa away to Sama Mez akwa winning by 3-0 next week e wo Old Trafford no man for say adwuma no Inaki Williams ne nua Neko Williams Berengamo woman nyina be ye Oscar de Marcos money one babe o me yehwe emfa because Man U anya kwasha me ensen die Europa League final no Man United edu ho e de mun sem no beba on the other side Tottenham Hotspur the new Tottenham Hotspur stadium etna fie wo mo chi Bodo Glimt etwa wo mo so me ensa mo timu baako Asa Ange Postecoglou ani anye 1 goal concede ye no ho. This result e say Spurs our advantage going into the second leg now. Are we going to have Man United Spurs final? And I say baby say you be din komo no e the Europa League the Conference League. Chelsea awi adwuma no. Now only you Gardens score bonus say untumi question wa we what there. And na Chelsea there na person ye no nkofo che you Gardens for no 2 goals e ko Chelsea win and pa Chelsea adwuma no. Akosha 4. Chelsea akosha 4 the final there Chelsea wo ho. Na the opponent na aka. Enwa Betis Fiorentina game no was very tight. Ye nya nwie sa tie no. Nti Chelsea opponent wo final na nya hu next week ne be decide and so with the Conference League ni mu any all the interesting stories are a free games ni mu banyina no ye de beto dwa ama ye tiefo wo dwumadi ni so na ye bi abafie na Friday yi share your experience in the first segment of the show near the beba under 20 akopie mu wo eye Egypt akobo eye under 20 CAF eye AFCON no na ide eno ne ye de koye chi ahwem. There are some players via omusi so Ghana ha no be able mudini no mo bomodini I we ade past start a very nice beginning and omunyaye but what nature now sha mpempen so se nkomo bobo ni kodru no ankwa nkodru ne sa name 3 players bia all start hwe wo mo ball no na wo sampanka we mo die nka pe players bia nka mre bi beba wo mo befa Ghana football na si wo mo konso a woman to me and reach almost full potential no name these 3 players ebi omo bo modern dear but to you no dear na combat me are better than what they did ebi a man no mention than Kaiser players no me wo me dear but ebi a wo so wo dear bia obetumi a share with us name 3 players sir wo mo rise ye no na nka onim say combatumi a page omo ho pa top of their career but ankwanko ba ne sa omo jira wa system ni mu players ben e na wo kai wo mo a obetima bo mo dinim ebi ama ambo national team ebi na mo Ghana Premier League ni bi ebi na wo Hearts be na okotoko ebi na sa manipo bi na wo Busua Dwarfs de bi o share ne ball no ase no nanka obi a dwen say wo titu nanka wo dwen say ka ne career no ko betumi akonanim pa but ankwanko ba ne sa. Name those 3 players sir. Owo mo hasem eka no. Ye be be phone lines na tum later on. Na wo so abaso. No baba be cheche wo de mu so de amaye players me ensa bi a wo hwe wo mo ball bo a na nkomo ahyase no na efe nanso awieye no anye yi. Name those 3 players. For message they for 0244 743 143 0244 743 143. I want our message in Befa Ediaba. Now we have other interesting stories. Ghana Premier League week 30 weekend games ebasom. And a chassis TNA Park, Media Money Vision, and the Mensah ebeba. Under 20 AFCON no, and ne any boy in first game. Yeni DR Congo, Mensah no, yet the beba. Way any all other interesting a local stories sayabwa no later on the show. Yet the bebro. Within at the Miss Ruby Adams. FKK edi akwama no ne ebremu na fe yakọ hands mahodwa wabwabwa no ewama no ne make I also no pay ye streaming live on Facebook Kastle 90.3 FM Cape Coast join your ho we show ni bi like na share for comment bra mejebre akenka show no so etumi edi amount.
The real sports is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Marley.
Kastle FM. The Sports King.
Mame fast that ma aboafo no pay o maso asnage media de brewo betway bet influencer ni nie enra nkofo nya bi diye kofo nya bi diye but enum bi na say against no say man you know ye ne nkotwa man you da ti no say e be say ya na be say ti man you for man ade ma say nkofo ne ma be ba wango mpoma ntumi anhye enye hwe o de enye hwe ti ma munya bi diye no eye enti betway ho no na ba hyehyɛ bet no o hyehyɛ bet na fa code ni microphone ntwa bi why fa ma mu ntwa bi na o de ma mo kɔ bet bi a me say code na de ma mo no ambokro no a sika o mo de twa o mo bet no benya ho 4%. So just imagine say what hyehyɛ bet o de 20 Ghana na to akire what hyehyɛ mani pa bet 20 so mo so nkotwa obi de 100 obi de 200 obi de 300 500 almost sika o mo de twa no benya 4% awo ho. And it's a bet nimpo amwa me say o 4% ne kwa bekeka abomu no ebe ya more than 20 Ghana na wo di twa wo de no to anya ho fa so bebre ntia na wo followers wo friends wo family so me interested in betting na bet no hye mfa mo nkotwa bi fa mo nkotwa obenya ho fa so adi e betway bet influencer exclusive to betway hye microphone twa bi na nya sika e wo ho terms and conditions apply. Betway force get way more. Telecel cash send sika chami sika no chami bi kwame na chami bi Telecel cash send the keke o send sika mo bi a and one Telecel cash kayo Telecel cash free. You can also send money to other networks through Telecel cash. In the phone no dial *110# *110# and now call Play Store and App Store na call download the Telecel Play app no shall see how they send this car and ne would eat school fees other bills no through Telecel cash no but to me I make payments very simple and fast. Telecel cash no and I make come for their mawo or send the keke on Telecel and no any ensem high sense refrigerator promo ni gusu ekoso Joe fridge papa free high sense ho wo mo no mo de fridge a ebo adwuma wo de ade hyemu a ense beba ho ban de amawo wo de nsuo hyemu a enyunyu si enu mu ani enu a ene eye high sense refrigerator wo ton nsuo obi beba nkwan fridge wo de ade hyemu a enyanyu da esan so twe nyam kane no ebrani nie fridge promo na ba ebo no ya tete so kra ewo high sense etima honya ha na kwajo quality refrigerator from high sense and trenyam kania no o fifi mantem ha be come and kesim Blue Hills restaurant e wan take akọ high sense ho so okumase won kran takrade takwa oboase kofodua sunyane tachiman tamale e na afi hohoe no high sense e hon ma kwa wo mo refrigerator no obonya bi enso atumi ato o e fifi mantem ha man kesim ya Blue Hills restaurant I want take you akwaje wo de frɛ 0302 55 0000 0302 55 0000 high sense everyday prices for everyday people. Game Park Cool Chop agudi bi abanie numbers no 1 to 36 select one number from 1 to 36 no choose one number. So for example, what for number 8? Okay. ya call draw ni mu ye draw no o number 8 no na e ba ye the lucky number e ba ye sika wo de to number na chi no se bia metwa no ye 100 Ghana cedis a ye bo ho sa up to 30 times say dia mame umpewe na pede game park cool chop and I make come for my war a very simple game one and serious rewards dial star 946 hash star 946 hash na fee once no eba modern edi agreebi a game park cool chop and no any agudi aba obi a edb ye draw no 3 times a day and ne with me eba modern ekomu mienu a eba 2 Ghana cedis free no akoswa e dey play more and win more on game park cool chop ya kwaba no ne FKK e dey connect ma hodo abo abo church me e dey amaye.
The real sports is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Marley!
Kastle FM. The sports king. The real sports is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Marley!
Kastle FM. The sports king.
I got experience, I got do everything too much. Any old man who wants to challenge me, hey, I'm okay here. This is my national flag. I'm proud of it. And I'm proud of Africa. Oh, you know, man, I'm too bad, baby. Bad, baby. Power, I got experience, I got do everything too much. Any old man who wants to challenge me. You know, man, I'm too bad, baby. Bad, baby. Bad, baby.
Mamenya o message on 0244 743 143 0244 743 143 and now share your experience listener players be our share one more now ma hyase no efe na ball no de na mo bopa but ewie no career no anko said de nka no be I expect name those players mo ba wa time after say we follow football no mo Ghana ha ye ka Ghana ha amno nka Ghana ha ya omo shebo no bona siye omo ko manim kakra but baby na was senko wo hwesenko mo bedru no omo ntumi anreche mo full potential name those players na my na FKK ni Osman ebe mu with omo dia maybe a phone lines no so atum na fe won so afre no aba be cheche won so de mu dia ma players bi a hwe wo mo a na nka hyase na efe but ewie no ni asem no bo na nkowie FKK good morning.
Good morning.
Anapa bibia e boko.
Yeah. Yanko pardon.
De nyame ase. Nyame adom mesme ho ye pa. Mesme ho ye gina me na so. Wa hwa ho. Sa. Hey. Hwa ne se ni, hwa ni ye.
Hwa ni ye fa.
Wa hwa ni ye. O hwa se. Let say wa. Mi ke ntena hwam na na.
African.
Kente we kente. Na za na ko ka say ya. Miti boy a che. Mi ke ntena bia ka say ko she kente ntena ze. Abedi mi wa. Oh yeah wa. Okay, my kwama no ne na ye hwe enso ahodo aboabo anu ne mu ye nim kwamo.
Right, and 7 will be brewa you Romo na no pay team is here to me at the amount Friday morning Kastle 90.3 live on Facebook. Who you show now comment on February back in kind at the amount share ni pushy na notification or wa for front so and so intimate be no more NDHA and fa amount. Now you be Romania din 7 at the brow and say Premier League game back ho me e ba so na enya de ketwa kra Nottingham Forest for no omaso ya she top 5 no one shall no more air from Nelson slow more a chance Brentford etwa mu kwatwa academy nu ema Nottingham Forest tifio mo entimi anti bakokra e wo sa eka ene omo e consider e wo hon Kevin shade e share first goal e di ema eye Brentford sanso na Brantia friend Johan Weza enso the second goal winning goal na cushion omo mu winning sa game na away from home na yenko Europa League games no na yenko hwe se de nyoma ACL ko na Manchester United konya de for Sansa Bilbao foi ekopi promo ho ekokoje red card Vivian wanya de Manchester United share 3 Casemiro ɛna ɛto atena edi kan Bruno Fernandes ɔbɔ penalty na ɔbɔ goal baako kama ɛde ɛpie so United winning side game no 3-0 ɛwɔ away. Tottenham Hotspur ɔmo nso so atena fie ɛhyɛ kano mmiɛnsa ma Bodo Glimt ɛnso ɛtimi back. Brennan Johnson ɔyɛ aberante a mepɛ na asɛm yie papapapa ne ho langalanga nso yɛ a ɔbɛhyɛ osisi a James Maddison ɛde bi ɛpie so ɛde ɛmɔm Dominic Solanke ɛnso ɛbɔ third goal no ɛde ɛma Tottenham Hotspur aberante a fɛ no Saltness ɛna ɛte baako ɛde ɛma Bodo Glimt Boboko no saa na ɛsi ɛkɔwie na ne wura mu ɛwɔ Conference League na ɛhɔ ɛna Jen Garden ɛyɛ Boboko na tena fie ma Chelsea ɛkɔhyɛ ɔmo 4-1 ɛnso ɛwɔ game ɛno nso ɛtumi ɛba so no Mulugeta ɛna ɛte baako no ɛde ɛma Jen Garden saa nso ɛna aberante a fɛ no Jadon Sancho ɛbɔ first goal ɛtumi ɛde ɛma Chelsea aberante a fɛ no ɔde ɛyɛ Madioke yes ɔno nso ɛbɔ goal no bi saa nso ɛna Nicholas Jackson ɔfinish yie ɔbɔ 2 goals ɛde ɛma Chelsea ɛma ɔmo ɛkɔ winning 4-1 ɛwɔ away Real Betis ɔmo nso ɛtumi tena fie Anthony ɔbɔ goal no bi Ezazuli ɛnso ɛde bi ɛpie so ɛde ɛma aberante a fɛ no Ranieri ɛna ɛte baako ɛnso ɛde ɛma ɛyɛ Fiorentina Real Betis tena fie ɛwini saa game no 2-1 over Fiorentina ɛde sɛ ɛsi kɔɛ no ɛho ɛnsɛm no saa na ɛsi ɛteɛ yɛn toa so nkɔɛ nim ɛnɛ Manchester City wɔ Premier League no ɔmo ɛbɔ Wolverhampton Wanderers saa nso ɛna kokopia mu de a Rayo Vallecano wɔ Spain La Liga ɔmo ɛne Hetafe ɛna ɛbɔ 7 p.m. saa games yi Basu City game no 7 p.m. wɔ etia saa nso na Rayo Vallecano ɛne Hetafe game no wɔ La Liga no 7 p.m. Heidenheim ɔmo ɛtena fie ɔmo ɛwɔ Bundesliga no 6:30 na ɔmo game no aba so ɔmo ne Bochum ɛna ɛbɔ saa nso ɛna Nice ɛnso ɛne Reims ɛbɛbɔ French Liga no 6:45 ɛno nso bɛtumi aba so Torino ɛnso ɛbɛhosti Venezia 6:45 so game no ɛba so ɛwɔ Syria no mu ɛno nso ho nsɛm no saa na ɛsi ɛteɛ yɛsi akyire ɛde ama ɛwɔ dwumadi no nso na yɛbɛkɔ na obviously yɛbɛreacte to ɛyɛ coaches no players no nsɛm a ɔmo nso ɛtumi ɛde ba sɛdeɛ ɔmo ho games no semi-final Europa ne conference no sɛdeɛ ɛsi ɛkɔkɔ yɛbɛhyɛ aseɛ deɛ firi Ange Postecoglou ɔno ɛna coach ɛde ma Tottenham Hotspur also mo concede 1 goal na mfonso say deflection no shada blame ni players ne dia nanso no at the end of the game no obetimi abɔ ni players na ba so mo winning side game no 3-1.
Result versus performance, how do you rate this evening?
Yeah, I thought performance was outstanding. As good as you can be at home, dominant. We didn't really allow them any opportunities. We had plenty of opportunities ourselves, and I couldn't ask any more of the players. Obviously, conceding the goal again, it's come off a deflection. It makes it a little bit not as dominant as it should have been. But I think the performance is the most important thing, and if we can replicate that performance, in Norway, then it'll be enough for us to get through.
But it's a totally different place and a totally different setting on a totally different pitch. What are you going to prepare your players that they're going to face on Thursday?
It's still football though, so it's still the same sport. So it's going to be a tough game, we know that, but we went to Frankfurt and that was tough as well. Frankfurt have got a really strong home record as well. Like I said, we just have to perform like we did today, same discipline, same organisation. We know the challenges that Bodo give every team, especially at home, but we'll be ready and prepared for that.
Entiano and some Ange Postecoglou and so etimi adia by say nay 1 go no more etimi consider no yadia obeka some performance no omonya 100% nemo no sha bano game no largely so do musi boy no 45 minutes first second 45 minutes na no kamboma na say ni so a ne santi ombeko away no way no mo akwa we game no wom se Bodo Glimt for no omo ehom na ehonum difficult na so hwe adwuma Tottenham ekokoye wo Germany mra omo entrance Frankfurt boy omo so home no monta en lucy game on so omo koy wini game no the baby do semi-final sa no mo kwakoye Norway against Bodo Glimt no ensema Ange Postecoglou and so etimi the eba na Brennan Johnson ono so etimi ekasa de efa game no oshego no bako etimi the boy ono so sa oni coach na ya adwente adwuma no wie period de so no on betimi qualify the final no.
It was a long time ago that goal, Brennan, but a 3-1 lead from the first leg. How pleased are you?
Yeah, we are pleased. I think if before the game someone said we'd have a 2-goal cushion, we'd be happy with it. I thought the performance was good. They're a tough team. There's no reason why they've beat all these teams in the past. They're a tough team, and disappointed to concede at the end, but no, we're happy with the performance.
Yes, so I'm happy with the performance. No, when you 2 goals cushion, ɔmo de kwa we betimi abo mu ye pa na ɔmo akɔ wi adwuma no enso ɛwɔ nti performance na ɔmo put up no nani agye ho as a player ɛno yɛ nsɛm a otimi ade ba ye bɛkɔ ɛyɛ papa ye friend Ruben Amorim Manchester United won coach no say ne said the ade na si akɔ no onka se adwuma no ɔmo awia ne sasan say ne said ɔmo kɔ ye na San Mamé ɔmo konya red card man bo ɔmo no ugidie se beba so betimi aba ama na aba besi nti ɔso ɔmo ye cautious na ɔmo ye careful.
Ruben, congratulations. What pleased you most about tonight?
I think the result is really good, but we have to understand the result also. At the same time, we struggle a lot in the beginning, and then the goal from Casemiro and the send-off changed the game. But that is a good thing, with a little bit luck, but we managed to keep us in the game, and then any game can change with one situation. I think we had opportunities to score one more. This is not done. They can do the same thing in Old Trafford, because they are really strong, they are really intense, and one send-off can happen in our stadium, so we need to be prepared.
Enti ewo se omo prepare no mo eya hwe yi ewo ho game no omo anhya hye se de no mo pere nanso na mra red card na boy no boy Casemiro ehye first goal no ma ne bie mu e de emo mo komo yiro mo nkom be hye fourth goal nanso no nyina no eye nsema Ruben Amorim coach e de Manchester United onso atimi akire mo ade ba na Bruno Fernandes so se ampa mo kosa game no no nim se be difficult na emo no omo atimi boy manage omo way out.
And you are one game away from reaching the final. If you go on to win the Europa League, will you consider it a success?
No, obviously very important. We knew that the game will start very, very strong. We know Athletic is a very good team in the first 15-20 minutes of the games where they press teams, and with the fans, in togetherness with the fans, they are very, very strong. We kept them away from our goal. They had some chances, but they didn't score. Then when we got the goal, and then obviously the penalty with the red card changes the game for us and makes it us have more control in the game. And to make it even better, we scored straight away the 3-0 that calmed us down and makes us be in charge of the game and of the pace of the game.
Yes, yentene be bow for na ma game na anya for mo cry mo din to nso kashi so say red card now and make a bit of difference. Manchester United about strongly into the game and a boy mo so detective pace no etimi win side game no e de ekwo ne busan so win a obeka so mo nya successful season na o se there be obeka so mo nya successful Europa.
And you are one game away from reaching the final. If you go on to win the Europa League, will you consider it a successful season?
No, obviously we'll be successful in the Europa League, and we've been saying that all the time. If we win the Europa League, will be a very good success in the European competitions. But obviously we can't hide from our season not being the greatest and the best. But in this competition is different. We need to focus on what we can get from this, and that's all.
Yes, no, Sema Bruno, so Timmy at the San 7 ba say Neusha said I didn't sit no United in 1 year cano, Untimi Casawa winning rope and 2 coach Chiri Agocas when a successful season or said I be Usha no more Ewo FA Cup Carabao no move Premiership no money na Masia Hobe or Mutirin Kwa among relegation in Yano Dia Kambuma Untimi Casa United in a successful one. Nemo Europa League season the Obetimia Casena a good and Sema or no so can chat to Ewo Yebeko Chelsea or more Ewo conference was here Hopa Enzo Maresca and Yomu coach on Suya no assassinity team no any performance.
Was, as you said, perfect night, semi-final, important, and it's a good result, but we have already the experience from Warsaw game, where we won 0-3 there, and then at home we struggled a little bit, so we need to be focused on the second leg.
It looked like no grass, no problem. What were your thoughts on the performance? It looked like the first half was perfectly executed.
Yeah, I think for 1 hour, 70 minutes, the performance was good, and then the last 20 minutes we dropped a little bit, probably because, 0-3, 0-4, but we cannot drop, we cannot relax, because otherwise it's complicated always, but I think we have done a good job. Now we need to finish the job at home.
Yes, intene GDS 4-1 omkonya wa we no omo aye good job mo adwuma no aye mre e second leg intene omo ba fie wa Stamford Bridge no next week omo ebetimi abo omo mode na omo finish adwuma no ema bibia nso aye kama no aye nsama coach Fernando Maresca nso etimi ade ba na abrantia osua ye papa na age no 16 years no wanya na o man kwan amo no nso kokoko bi aye Reggie Walsh na ohwa abrantia ni ma serious na nani agiye after the game no the young chap nso kasa say a great feeling ewo European night so no nso ebenya ni debut senior side no enso ede amano na oda coach na say so amano sa opportunity no Reggie Walsh no ofe na say seriously pitch no nyansi so kra na say ni je nko a esa kwa obe perform papa na mom no few minutes na obe boy no na okay eno nsema ono nso etimi ede ebai efa sa game no na ade a Ernesto Valverde ono ene coach ede ema elected Bilbao okasa ede fa game no especially red card nearby no waso hwa on the penalty no na ade no before say incident no eba beba no Ganacho ninsa eka ball no nti no ogiri say na foul first onim de ntia referee no omo antimi anje van ambwa ama omo anje so omo protest ye senkene nka ball no nkoji sa handball no first na afi on cancel sa penalty no enso no said de na esi ekọ no ogiri say referees no omo na decision no final one e wo omo sem to omo dia omo eje nti ono no de ogidie say na first foul eno ensem efirimu eba o se red card no affect omo match no eno nti ene koba sa no 11-11 no na obi ehun se na Bilbao for no ewo game no mo na ohwe se ewo Old Trafford no omo so beba no ma be omo aye omo famu de no omo ahwe so mbe qualify Ernesto Valverde coach edema Bilbao eno no so de sansem no enso etimi edi ejaye ewo ho Jose Pep Guardiola ne owo game ebo ni Wolves which for no so no more consistent or more winning games be edi ato so I know any ebusa papa friend you say Pep Guardiola say game na eba so no say na osi ehwe no de kan ebusa no say o hwe pa de o fans no so mo the petition edi ebro mo ticketing seasonal 1 no any game na eba because o mo mba beto no so no as o mo question mo prices no na on saka sa letter no what reply o mo de na ka kire o mo.
Hi Pep, Erling returned to training, full training this week. Is he going to be involved?
It's getting better.
Will he be involved?
I don't think so.
And 4 fan groups have written a letter addressed to yourself regarding ticket prices and season ticket availability. Have you seen that and have you managed to take it up upstairs?
I respond the last weeks in the same issues, the same. So they can express what they feel. Is a group for fans to go all together and they have some issues that they want expressed. So the club is here. Always have been, always will be open to listen what they think.
And they're planning a demonstration before the game tomorrow. What's your message to those fans?
Come to help us. We need them because the fans want next season play the Champions League and be a better team like we have been in this competition, in the Champions League this season, to try to be what we have done for many years, the last years. So we need them desperately. So to come to help us since the first minute until the end.
Enti no ye nsema Pep Guardiola de by so ohia supporters no omo petition no nsa kan no reply omo da enti ne said ye omo eye group no betimi a kire omo adwen if say bibi enkoye wo club na so omo ne club no enya adwen wo omo decision making mu a ticket insensem no one dey wa reply omo da see a omo fa bibi anto omo chi no mbra be support team na fa omo finish within top 5 na next season ye can Champions League na ye be hu Man City so ewo mu eno ye nsema a watimi dia ba na ne oni Wolves na ekwa top 5 position no ohwa ne chances no say eno hu no emu da ho na.
Wolves are obviously one of the most in-form sides in Europe, actually, 6 successive Premier League wins. What do you make of the turnaround under Vitor Pereira?
The quality they have, the shape they play, the courage. No surprise, I think Wolves always had in the last years, always have really good players, and now they have an incredible run. And quite similar when Newcastle came a month ago, when Aston Villa came. So, yeah, another final for us is maybe the important game that we have ahead of us.
Because it's very tight in the Premier League from 3rd till 6th or 7th. So, I mean, how big for you are these final few games in the Premier League in the race for Champions League qualification?
Yes, obviously. It's what we want. 4 finals we have. Yeah, and then go for the first one.
Yes, I know nsema with media ba say ne game of the Wolves ba no omo final game World Cup be the more Montenegro or so mutimi bono mu winning na fe within the top 5 no omo so be na omo so timi qualify kobo Europe no next season eno ye nsema ono so timi da ba say o hwe Wolves for na Vitor Pereira by no boy adwuma ye pa omo aye consistent omo team no omo aye compact omo aye strong side in we expect a difficult game ne mom no said odi kan no say City for timi winning na fe timi bo omo no mo chances to top 5 no and also timi reality the Emma omo eno ye nsema Pep Guardiola and so etimi ediaba na UEFA Champions League on say week mo omo boy Tuesday and Wednesday no 2 games and a bar so omo team of the week omo a present so etimi edi amaye bebe no so na kokopem dia use Conde the tie and say okoko prime ra Barca any Inter Bono. Yes, for about 3 weeks, obey out of the game for FC Barcelona. And also, Intimisia kind Emfa Mamona on the Champions League. Now, Pep Guardiola say, Usha, Inter ne Barca for excellent, a wonderful game. And so, 80 the was say Barca, the BR supporters, Beba Beshe Stadium, Homa. say supporter beba behwe game na game no eye fair opponent ni mienu nyina no emfa no de obo efie ene de ofira wi aba unso bia ho de no ewo so bia kire quality a my supporters no energy entertainment aspect no e want to be supporters beba so me ba behwe am so business no am so enter etimi akan sika bibre e di efrim ti o say thanks to these types of games stadiums will never ever be empty and our business will grow and we ensema Pep Guardiola so e fa kan fa sa game and also e ba so Barca any international Milan na ade ene kokopiema Rio Ferdinand akasa edi afala mi yama ene eye desire do e ho se sa mrante mi no ope mrante a omo yanketwa na omo impact games pa bebola mi yama no de abrante so aka ho.
At the moment I think Yamal impacts games in a more varied way I think than anyone in football right now.
Yeah.
And Desiree Doué. So I would put him I think at the top of the tree. Doué I think's a bit he's behind him, but I'm not saying that Doué can't get up there and start going back and forth me you and be one of the players that creates that on the world class stage in the next 2 or 3 years with the likes of Lamine Yamal. There might be another person that comes into that group, but I think they've got the potential to be up there doing that.
Enti ano yan Samario Ferdinand so etime de ba sa opem ranti omo age no form na ne football aye boy omo timi bo affect games no positively ema wo clubs no ewini a Lamine Yamal ne di kan de do e enso ebetimi akana Lamine Yamal ade ane papa enso etimi akasa e dia fan bounce omo compare to Messi ni Cristiano Ronaldo anase Maradona no oso omo enya abotre ne ba no ono ofri baabi a neighborhood bi a honom eye tough pa ntienei sa neighborhood no ho na ne ba no represent omo nti sa dia sa community no na ne ba no ye betimi ede na susu na emomenya sa place miensa ye bo mu edin nti no ensem otimi ede boss he wants to be an idol in his neighborhood and among his people. We don't want to be anything else and no ensem ane papa no so etimi kan twa to say we just want to be people who like us, like we are. We are nobody special. We are just normal people, just like anyone else. And I'm sorry if we've hurt anyone unintentionally. I apologize. Into no and some of pano and sweat media bas omo living moderate life. Into no one monam so mo echo. Into ye who almost said almost ACT na omo superhuman. So mo to say na I am so konya kosha mono. Na I say from June 1. Okokopiem ewo ye England a mo efe no dia ba say ye man football no a mo ye no transgenders bebre ewom na from June 1 ekono ombetwam omo emo bia so no ni pedi ana kwa no wona so wo double ni mienu no ba ne be ma de no mo amunim ti sanet omo so ombetwam be isa nkofo ni nyina afim wo yo ba de eno nko ana wo ho na ese game no wabo ama no aye fefefefe no ensema efe no enso etimi dia ba from 1st June ombetimi ayi sankofo ni nyina enso edi afri eye game no mu emana from ensem edie enso ena metimi edi abrona UEFA team of the week no de te enisa brante fen gion league Donnarumma ono ena eda atene mu ade a 4 back enomo ebo Lewis Kelly ewromu ewo Ashabi enso etimi ebo ewro Marquinhos enya kwanya sanso ena Dumfries so etimi ebo midfield 3 no Pedri Vitinha ena Abrantia Fan Barella up front no so 3 Rafinha Ousmane Dembele Lamine Yamal we mo Mranti Duba kwa UEFA for share etimi ayu omo say 2 games omo ebo on Tuesday and Wednesday omo na ombode mbono na ewosro enso edi chen obi omo yi team ade train conference na Europa foi eno nsem a efri amonane eba no pay yenso yetimi abo akiri edi amon Kastle 90.3 FM yedi sidia kan to so the amount.
The Sports King, the real sports is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land, it's Marley!
Kastle FM, the Sports King.
Kastle 90.3 FM Sini Robert Mensah Sport and na yede so mene anopay. Yeah, live on Facebook Kastle 90.3 FM Cape Coast. Join the show no Facebook, like and share for comment bra. Na yankin kan e will show ne so and na Friday and the second day of the month of May 2025. And 5225 and 2nd May 2525. na yesa kakra ye koye ni mama nya message on 0244 743143 0244 743143. Yeah, about the first segment of the show. So, but before that, Mama Osman Ademu Akwaba, Osman the Venga Akwaba. Na ye meshe and Komono ase Osman. Good morning.
Good morning, Miss Ruby.
And I'll be a bocodian.
Ruby Uncle now don't be very fine.
Yeah, then
and then the last working day for the week for some people.
Some people.
If you must watch it, I'm watching.
I know Cromam Quedman, they be crying. Nobody I found why go for a bado.
But I normal.
Normal.
So one can say where you ma a pair the fears. The fear busy there. But I'll tell it to me Queduma. I don't know many uncle Vision one day. Kobe yeah. And holidays no see from Tuesdays to Thursdays. Or check away and carry forward question Friday. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah.
Actually them. But intermittent ones na yeah.
Yeah, some
earlier Juma na was it Thursday holiday. Nature Juma na to
Friday na sa
I mean,
Osman.
Yeah, Abona want to watch him.
Now holiday for the man power on your team for the one more moody holiday or moody.
What's the holiday then?
Moody, share with
them. Coffee, me, my time, I'm a son about 2. Let me see, yes. Rest no here.
I must be sorry 1:30.
Rest no here,
1:30.
I demand I have fresh. And who be a table send say you mana. Na be biara.
Many times I'm about 4. Sana even about 1:30. Eh, some other games they interesting eh.
Oh yes. I think Manchester United surprised him. Yes, they really surprised me pa. But in the red card decision no, and no change the face of the game. Yes. But United actually European is easy. But Tottenham hono so me catch ro. Tottenham hono but so far the Juma why no. Juma now so and Harry Maguire.
I know who Abrante. Who no game no.
Yes.
What pakro? When Harry Maguire?
Harry Maguire.
Nepa ojawe when TV na had the Spurs I said me no Harry Maguire no jaw no. Lami Yagwa. Lami Maguire de jaw sa no. Lami Maguire de jaw na. Who when TV?
Oh, pardon Bobo.
Hey, entry no twa ho sa no.
Oh, pardon Bobo. Confidence no was so.
Harry.
Okay. Form number. They will be. And then I want to first go no. And what kono kojina rings one. Central defender.
And to ojina ho no no Lami Yama no. Lami Yama kranfa no one na ojina ho sa no. Oh,
akwa no story no should inspire a lot of us. Because nimpo carry mo the baby a. Ruby obi aron for onya hwe o. Make from Leicester City. What signing over his car was a signing boy. After some 2 seasons play. Manchester United supporters here. What's one boy in that? No, now United supporters 140 bia. But Nakasana performance no. Or in the red card or cost a penalty. And also the gem was one. It's you just could not understand. Because do baby Ten Hag is in there. I prefer don't him than there. Center back. But Okwenyim also I can expert. But this time I combine the two ni na.
Baby.
Different.
Last week 2 weeks against Lyon. No, obe pimbo shego. Everyone so kwatwetwe I
assist. Only one boy.
Oya Wenga next time we say push over here. He said onye ni team say ya na man say Lami Yama. The Lami Yama here on Wednesday. Then Maguire no double as a defender. Who be January. All deserve everything bia. And the matter as what crowd to ni come say.
Onya would
but
why United I
and a red card
red card
no problem. Oh, you have a didn't come on now.
But Chelsea are the Chelsea of final.
Oh, you're quite fine now. Now you say Chelsea there now with me Chelsea. Yeah.
Now Ruby, Manchester can't show one day. I catch the Conference League. Now I got to the league in the fifth position. Now I got Europe and I remember Champions League nimbo by your papa. It's no function went to the Champions League next season no. Even if the fifth was the 14th point. Chelsea United boko Champions League.
Chelsea for na dia ho na Brentford akwase Nottingham Forest. Yada Nottingham Forest for us yada Brentford for us say o ma say Forest amaye say table ni is down no Chelsea dim top 5 no Chelsea at the fit them Forest no that's it. And a pay me by na metia me call we ko social media be henkofo. Mo do ma say them referee say mo ne Forest we game. Money Liverpool game, money Newcastle game, money Man U game. Hey, Chelsea was somebody poor. Man U, Liverpool, Newcastle and the Forest by Nyashi. And right at Brentford for us power and redo my year matches. Yes, I can say me every top 5 for him, but Chelsea goes wedge name. Now, but there be as we are games like Liverpool. We can Chelsea Liverpool never. Think Liverpool can we I
Ghana had it. Yeah. By this time, this is. Chelsea had.
No, the pa. Abakasa no show so. My many messages in my phone for now for Yamra. The first segment of the show. This is exactly 7 a.m. on Kastle 90.3 FM. I say good morning, kastlefm fraternity. We are likely to witness all England affairs in the Europa this season. Also, Chelsea and Betis will play the Conference League final. But ma Betis now I said 2-1 now more cancer. Or conference now. Munya butro. Betis and Chelsea will play the Conference League final as well. But for the Champions League, it's not over for Arsenal to beat PSG by 3-1 with the return of Partey and Inter beating Barcelona in their backyard, advancing to the finals. Finally, I can't wait to watch the clash between Chelsea and Nottingham Forest in the EPL. So, Brentford, FKK. Chelsea should be able to go to the city grounds. And Forest, Mr. Cheeks. Now, what I do on Rebecca? I mean, Newcastle game, I'm true. I'm also top 5, but for the rest, good morning, Miss Ruby. Unfortunately, my backbone. Lost her husband on Wednesday. Oh, so sad. Oh. So I came back to Cape Coast yesterday evening. I'm happy to be listening to you once again. The players who didn't live up to expectation and up to their potential. Clifford Abuaje, Afenejan, and Kojopoku Mahala. Okay. So what's your names, you know? Hey, Afenejan way. Oh, Shasia. Hey, boy, partner say the new Astamwejan. Yay! Me from some more madrin, from some more madrin one up. Yes, I'm share headset FKK. Afenejan. Okay. Clifford Abuajida for Kojopoku Mahala. Perez Eddie Frula. Not the other day, but thank you so much. The footballers who disappointed me, Daniel Ado, Rahim Ayu, and Emmanuel Asefua. Okay. And you but one for and thank you so much for your message. Good morning, madam. My name is Joshua Akavani. I hope Tewi from Commander. Those 3 players are Awudu Isaka, Owuswe Friye, and striker Peter Oforukwe. Kameni baje ho passen can be a phone night. Mamma message back a mess fre. No matter cheche my boy almost story kakrama yu hawa. Bibia koye but of course yeni ajepa se mo so diaba. And good morning, Miss Shubi. I'm DC Nitro from Ankafufi. You do all. Keep it up, Obapa. Thank you so much for your message. Just said that's the piece and pay with your show. No. Now I'll say Calibo from Easy Joints. John Boy, number 1. Harris Nuffle, number 2. And Christian Achu, the late. Okay, Medasipi for your message. Calibo. Also message I would about Hanum no. Then my friend went chat to Dominic Edia, Ransford Osei, and Charles Asampon Taylor, Charles Taylor from Sir Gaff and I said GFE. Now the buy. Mamina also message on 0244 743 143 0244 743 143. Ghanaian players, Ghana form lanti omode ball bosi omenusua. Ashasia no eye kama. Nenswa wiye no ya anyaye. Football career now go to the level alanka o expect. Any no pebe di hon komo on this segment, you know. If I also the bra, players are share one more time, or players are share one more. Omo bobo no anko ye no. Give us those names, you know. 0244 743 143. Pacho me phone lines no. Messages and a major CCA FK Kenny Osman. Edo mo de bawia. Ye beba near to me ababa behwe aka ho asem near din komo. All right. And you know to the whole level no I be now expecting something big. ebi a otu kwan ekwa amanon obi otu kwan kwa amanon otu kwa ba ball no dia nkoso ba bia mo FKK start cheche bi FKK do cheche mu nyina na wa hanu say ya do beba ha o ja say do cheche mu nyina o do beba ha Osman what did I can say?
Yes.
Organic.
Yes.
To you, no dear. But they are shas here. No, be a cocoa do baby, baby, or do you? Nan can you hold the level? No.
Yes.
I'll send far than that.
Of course.
Over so I quite a monyo want to me uncle baby a cry, but ostati ye. Players no and nay become was having for way and twas me we are no about. I'll say good morning. Incoming. My 3 players are Jerry Akamenko. William Thiero mekai pa saboy mekai se metie no ho commentary and afei Dominic Edia I understand for Jerry because of injury problems we free Moses Arthur New York City akotoche na de ne ba ye okay Osman
Mishru
yeni komo
my endas bio na yenchichia ye native no nyahwefo no nyina we are streaming live on Facebook obienya enjoy show no remo search box in Kastle 90.3 Cape Coast like page no na a share ma wonu so baby sunya bi nhwe na afem ho comment no mbra na yema show no onye interactive
okay before baba no papa waterbell say me fa message we ma kakransa was me should be a player that really saddens my heart and disappointed me that couldn't play football to the highest level is George Aidu. Or say Osman knows him very well.
Yes.
Also George Aidu, unim ne pa.
Yeah, George.
But later be this Rahim Ayu and Samir J, but also unim George Aidu.
Yes.
No bet can not him kakra man some accordion so.
George Bob Vipers kakra.
Okay.
Yes, or ball try as a character with some drafts. No a striker wa abra. On you born a bank sanka so very good. Make sure the Vipers from the Cape Coast was when you boy in a pan. At the point in time we said now he was a young boy. Enya starting on na ball no dey so ball na no bi abo but some of us along the line obo content but one hour that ma talent no mo no obeyi won ho and George boy kakra konanyim oban the cold football Cape Coast had there is no way you would mention strikers who come had there and bonizin fanka ho in fact George Edu was there okwa abra St Lawrence kakra and afterwards secondary school okwa I think okonanyim did very well kakra oba division 1 division 2 no. But Ruby, you know what happens. You come a day. In fact, I enjoy Janankotin. They be make us Abra, for instance. It be enough for those areas one when you are supposed to mention players. A lot of them. Last 2 weeks, also not many occasions come about for some place be now you new one. Abra, one short guy, but today I cannot use that. But but when you born the ball or when you could become for notice.
Okay.
And some other guys be. At the time I kept course a day, Ebana see a coach liga, na pressure woman kasa, until coach Kinichi Akupon Fene Crency, Eko Chantel, coach Kojo Buafo, no see Akupon Fene Crency. These were guys around that time, Eko Abra, Yawa Chantel, Yawa Pabedu, Eko Kakumdwa, Friends Banet or Honum, Eba Paydwa, Uncle Edward, and Eba Town Hade, Yawa Super Rainbows Nazi Wahade. In fact, we had enormous talent to Kumade, but majority of them. Ibo honma won suban one lifestyle when to mambwa and says CK abro for make away so obo this person I'm talking about now you was striker but friend Seidu
okay
no so senior player Ruby e won nyipo no short no so do not so puma shorter we am basho no striking abilities this man was there Foster Mo Peter a lot of them but majority of them Ruby virtually when you na obianwa ne talent no otumo rising to the top but there was this one Ofosuamwa Ofosuamwa me show obianwa no so abro hona na no so start here okwa Ash Gold Kumasi Asante Kotoko coming back on bio no he inspired a host of them honum I mean but then unfortunately number kwa back in there Ruby has no isn't always in there boys na kase no botum na obeyi wo ho but George na ye kana asem no our junior brother be so honum.
Okay.
Onu sisi Yakupon Adom, where we TTU, another exciting player. On you born a bankasa, maybe you ever try that no say what to your born because one is the day I'm catching a day. No talent no one, or children to realize that I'm a talent no. It's another pain into my bar. Onu sisi, born or children to no. And so George Edu, Miss Ruby, sisi I think we more takwa mine so baby. And you're born into my fine way. But of course school. One thing about him, no, me pronounce some of that concept to do. Os ne papa yem papa ne yanko pantie your family friends.
Okay.
At a point in time na me be ko university no. Ana papa family years in common was convince wunu no. Say go school no so botu ma ko school. Enti e bia born na anye ye ya. School no budget ntinde enka afuna school na anje won no. I wonder what na fia majority of them. So one say onye binzi. But this young man yakupon na dom. Born na anye ye no. And the ko school ntino this school no. And George is a good player, unfortunately.
Okay.
And environment, no, na nyama went to my when do baby.
Na mini Cape Coast, but the way about story, and they said about both coast teams. Now, so be a Cape Coast, be I enjoy. Both teams, both teams now.
George was a good player.
Okay. All right, then say no. For also dear Brown 0244 743 143 0244 743 143. We are talking about Ghanaian players, sir. Omusi so no mo career na hyase na efe o enjoy wo mo na ka wo expect say nkom betumi akọ manim but ankwan kodu ni sa whether so a goalkeeper say o ye defender so ye striker so midfielder player bi o si so Ghana ha na hyase na efe obobo no ye pa na onim say nko be rise akosoro pa but ball na ankwan ko wie ye eno na hyase na ye di ho enkomo no o say where is Tariq Fosu Kofi Koji any Emmanuel Boateng, Kofi the face Saman or Diaba. You better hear my chick and the amount. You better hear my chick. Please, good morning. I'm Kobe from Savoy. Say Don Bote, FK Swati. Don Bote, Charles Taylor, Eli Kojo Asamoah. Okay. And I say please, don't forget goalkeeper Ali Jara of Accra Hazufok. Okay. Osman, Afe Yamre na found the etuja.
Ruby, this concept is you a lot of places.
When you a lot,
yes, now went to Mwanko because of Ghanaian players and African players in general. But Brena so was start time when the spotlight, or was so what our talent, But the moment we could level by expected or by spark from now be Brena retrogression, or but I'm sure there. Maybe I have one. Okay. Won't come on. But before my brother me in maybe other players they are worth mentioning. I would mention their names. Maybe to the Rashid Smiler, for instance.
Okay, yeah, Rashid
Smiler. I mean potentials. Ghana had it. Mysterious Ebuson drafts. Kotoko, Mamelodi Sundowns. Come back to Kotoko again. Or movie called outside of Ghana or called the Gulf region. At the point in time, I if they say player and I say called Gulf region, I will carry an area But I have an opportunity to call Rest Out Belgrade. I want to keep like an European career, over start of just one season. Whatever happened, and the new senior man born into my band to debut. And I'm checking the profile, 32 years of age. He has more years ahead of Uncle Botuma Bobby. But what happened? In that period, no say individual glories, na individual ones no can one seven. Okay. Say Ghana had the year 2010-2011. Oje the best player in the Ghana Premier League. 2012-2013 season, best defender in the Ghana Premier League. And at 2012-2013, MTN FA Cup best defender. Echo the Kuwait League was best foreign player. And so 2014-2015, Oje Ohonum. 2015 best defender. 16 Oyado Tum Oje Ohonum. Echo Kotsia Onosa. No so best player of the season 2014-15. Senior man Otumoje and Al Garafa, and also Otumoje best player of the season Ohonum. But fast forward transiting into European football, no. Rest out Belgrade, I want to acquire Ruby, Nyamana Shadara and fan man. Because I want to acquire no Okobolo Ohonum 2018-19. About 3 matches per the record I mean Hadeno. And fast forward, national team 10 matches and Otumo boy. This was a player Nanki expected there. And at this juncture, we have senior players and about the new up and coming ones now world banana. He should be there. But it's just unfortunate that after 2014 World Cup, Okoremo Honomono, and Shada Yen career ni. And for me, how I drink a
okay. Of course, one in the shot, oh yes. And
maybe I make a just about George, Rashid Mackay, me was St. Nicholas 2009. 2009, me JHS. At the time, yeah, studied since Yapun school around 3-4. About Pony, I was a Coil Park, be war, school nature. Anytime about when be a nancotin, only a training. Or Kitanu Consna, I show one way and a drug, tomorrow, and drills and as in na. It's all about rising or by hit to Cape Coast. I didn't know one what that. Where on your day be no hunna. yes, football born all right. But Nankasa the hard work no ozi shame. Into me ni share ya be yankofa using common no. Me Canada 2009. I'm was a park training or ampa no serewe. And this shows the hard work, you know. In fact, he never lacked it. But whatever reason ne career no yentum yenhu no be a household name. In fact, dan ka ba Ghana hade. Ye central defenders ebe kato when say best 5 you need to mention this guy.
Burkina Faso tap so be yin na Leverkusen ni. Ko ne nam ho be. Yeah, what I'm so about so successful bebre wo ho. But
Ruby is just unfortunate. Boy na kasensem no woman no. Aya. Oye hu. Sadiq Adams for instance.
Hey!
Senior man.
Sadiq hat-trick no ho. FA Cup hat-trick.
Yes, FA Cup hat-trick. Try no so na career. After 2007. Now your ball under 17 year guy we dazzle in the competition. Now occur Atletico Madrid. No so Ruby bad decisions. Ne entourage was wonichi and they went to Mambo player man no so potential stand or no so went to Nawanka. And for me this is the reason and the up and coming players over Bono you should get a management what game na say onye kofa it is only about money ebi mo wo wachira Ruby na end there contract abayem ko sign obi discover they don't even understand the rules and regulations in the game of football no or surround or honum. And that is one thing I bent off on yes, Sadiq Adams also went to Nawambon. Into the clubs or boy right from Oye Atletico Madrid, you know, started with Ashanti Go 2007. And or call Atletico Madrid B. No so 2008, 2009. Virginia, Etwadu Sahel, and one of the issues, you know, Obeba started or honor. Now I can sign a true contract with all 2 clubs or honor. And I FIFA Beba Banner, a Brentano. Into the meeting of course in Atletico Madrid move no and afterwards Ruby career and Anka said it to be honest actually teams are wabo na baby banana way to na wabo but then baby said that what was the major impact of a player somewhere around 2007 after 50 most exciting teenagers on the planet World Soccer magazine what bonus was a count
the picture that Facebook no only David here now
yes and then when I went for the last time interview be with Sergio was sister station Kesben okay Aya tampo any boy in the chat or honum. Some of the players and they were able to do the limelight, you know. He speaks to some of them, but unfortunately, the career no Sunday say kada ya both players once we too much wunjina. In there you cannot mention his name there or a place or boy could am a level that in terms of potentials now. Obe Benye no. Tariq Jibrin for instance. Another player no simple you would mention. Yes, on European field no. But these are players Ruby don't care expert there. All alami ya ma munda wa ba obi aboju this guy is not what we will chroma hade this guy is not what we will chroma hade but he's just unfortunate about trying to one kind to but I think that was because of his age you know about Ruby sometimes make the age you know your problem
okay
because yes you can use your right age but then say to maintain your performance you know and to sustain the game na ebo easily you can play to the level where you ebo most of the times we predict and assume there the Europeans most especially you know was one rightful ages no and was but why is it that it is possible for them to play and get to the marker obiarabo one but for any players no the moment we use one right ages no what will certain level be penal now we drop or honum I feel that when I how I drink kakao honum but will be the player and the power mo bonus na na career no one koye in fact potentials na nyam one koye one farm no crama or ya me yo ya Brenta from Dominic Edia.
Oh.
Yes, Dominic Edia. Ruben is oya me ye wan kasa.
Dominic.
Ya beke baby a Brenta Star TV. Feyenoord Academy and our boy wo honum. Ghana Premier League is Heart of Lions and enya enyim there. A Brenta no tum na odaze wo honum. It was that good for him because in 2009 Yerobo oye 2009
World Cup
under 20 World Cup no. Na a Brenta performance o denezi in that competition. No easy until no one that you bought tournament in a you know now Brenta no the golden boot no why Jason Nado and afraid the golden shoe so why Jason Nado in plan he was the best player of the tournament then again to in terms of goal scoring no I know to more top in that tournament no I mean this guy was good you was in the finals no in fact no easy or miss when you are jealous
picture no of course that Facebook no of course FKK who picture we are wow like I tell say very, very beautiful.
Yes. Nah.
Oh, FKK. I'm class. Only the microphone in them. To FKK.
Nah, Ruby 2009.
FKK. Osman.
2009 was an exciting year for this boy.
Oh, FKK.
In fact, CAF Young Player of the Year award no. Oji di sine na do hono.
Everybody say upon so na.
Oji sine na do hono. And Ghana had a simpono Ghana Player of the Year. No support Moji award no Oji sine na do. But fast forward from 2009 no. And this young man be new opportunity to sign for your AC Milan. Now Ruby AC Milan hono you cannot blame him so much because around that time no say yeah under 20 player you expected they're going into some of these big clubs no understeady. But another hype and then the pressure the boy no do no Ruby no tro to no borrow them team nim. A team of what Ronaldinho, Filippo Inzaghi, Alexander Pato around that time. Having an 18 years or 19 years old boy joining that team no now maybe some of the kind of career path I was convincing ne entourage I mean agents and the managers no because in the place will remove her all club bia sometimes they look for that game time no
yeah
into about me player no at least 40% of the games no monya bimbo bia is no call the reserve side no on start team fi one there should be something. But unfortunately, when he's in the answer that he was supposed to compete with the likes of these great strikers and attackers here. Into Okwa Ruby, it was very simple there. On to no consumer honum. A bit any Ghanaian play be out starting a career with Krumadi. At the above Ghana had a full plane. Ebe could have brought it to me bia what the Eastern Europe, so Western Europe was him phone. The very first the one about clubhouse. Ebe could training ground to the bone had a born a boy no. And yes, she will come had it. I find a start to carry any view. But this is a boy over Heart of Lions. So now over move na wako AC Milan. Around that time, they were a big deal in European football. When it comes to the championship, they were playing. When it comes to Syria, they were there. It's not a boy. Just imagine. Next time when I was in Yunano, these guys were there. No one retired then. But going into that team, no, that pressure won't. But we be okay. I went to Mambo. Into AC Milan no some few games be and then win that Bento Butumo be in honum. From there 2010-11 or call Regina or Bolo no honum. 11 when I be call Partizan Belgrade war Serbia. I feel just started or Chinchima. And now when you can say the last club I rented or boy in 2020 to 2021 no Chiama United. Indonesia and the player 2009 or conquer Riasi Minina. Yeah, bought tournament with a lot of exciting players. But in the level, no European football position, I'm sure there's a kind of now. They would even remember him. In time for the guy, we know what I'm potentials now. And go to my him. But the career path no take and I went to my one boy. Just maybe a bit of an argument today. So now I saw question for yen in ye can crave ABI similar and Corinth. What Marco different before no Kabotuma Quinty Italian Syria and Casempono or other clubs. But why is it that went to my one for one family? It will be Dominic Edia and the career no. For me, no potential, but he couldn't live up to expectations.
May I say, Osman Davenga and Colin say George Edward, no idea about the Bible. And I'll say, Amane, I don't know.
Yes, Anna is another good player.
Francis Attack Kwesi Kwakwa.
Yes.
And so Sharks for goalkeeper.
I know Kwenyim Kakra, call Power FC. I think I'll call Liberty Professionals. And I'll Bell Minesha. 7 Minesha. And I'll keep a B. What the goal, pa. But over born, okay, 80 minutes, 90 minutes more upon born now. Silly mistake. Now we concede the goal. Until after one season with Sharks, now because of mistakes, no. No, so I don't know what you can say. Ochu Abubuya.
Away.
Wabra.
Yo.
Yes, but also really Juma.
Yeah,
but just that in career makes
no.
All right.
The real sports is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Marley.
Kastle FM. The Sports King.
Kastle 90.3 FM Sini Robert Mensah Sports. Yadema wono. Many messages ni me for na fe me kwa FKK hono. I say good morning. My 3 players are Moses. I don't know. My name ni ya. FKK. Is it Moses Oj?
Moses Oja.
I was spelling Oja, of course. Daniel Opare, Sadiq Adams Obama. Can last in the way Efidu Akrodiaba. Na Mamesha Kofi Abanga was touted as the next Charles Taylor, but he failed to live up to expectation. Russell's the for UCC. Kofi Abanga so. Kofi Abanga. What about Daniel Kofiche? Kofiche they were pra Richard Ofori. Osman, FKK, should have for you as well.
Why?
Should have for you. Oh, don't feel wow stars. Now that go no J League now call Black Stars nanka Bianca for.
Black Stars you know from cry.
Aha nanka Bianca sabe nko Bianca no nke nyese onana na da man sabe nka Bianca no so na mintam land ho baby. Ana ofori no ya the first I want ka bibia. Ya wano ne Eric Eya. Eric Eya die. I say edi asem no ho pa na Eric Eya so wo ho. Pa kwesi fe be na Eric Eya. Captain call Monaco. Okay, yefa honi si honom. Yefa si what na yeko. I say good morning to you all. My players are Mustafa Ibrahim, Ebusuya Dwarfs, na wo. Emmanuel Kosa and Tablet. Okay, that is my guy name. Okay, okay. From Ernest from Bonkus. I say they are from my hometown. Okay. Oh, Ernest. Good morning, Miss Ruby. Asamoah among all his good performance in African continent. In Europe, there's nothing good to write home about. And number one, Asamoah number one. Number two, the late Christian Achu. Because of his potential, he should have played in all the top teams in Europe, but he couldn't play Chelsea. And one me share La Liga TV. And I who Ayozi Perez. Na me kai woni Achu ewo Newcastle. Okay, number 3 Kodwa Samoa. Kodwa Samoa. Okobo Juventus or still on there. Also because of the injuries nintino. Or you did say guy named to me and rich in the peak ni ye dia man. And tell you also there what they aba ewa hanum say ye. Mama fa we intro tournament FKK ho. Miss, I want to base my own here in Cape Coast. There are 3 players that are okay. They are Rashid Sumaila, the solid defender. Mosquito, Osman. Where they about me Mosquito? Okay, Mosquito be the dribbling machine. And Abigi Joe, the dangerous striker. Osman, how did I get that? Say I tap watching or do Eddie Abba, Rashid Sumaila, Mosquito. Coach, I have friend. How Bomudina Casana be a man for the Mosquito. I be and my Omudina Casansoa. A be a big Joe do me huno or the dangerous striker, but name husband. Hey, I asked him, which is what your fun names this side, baby, as not FKK, Yenin Como.
Them will be brew.
Over 50.
By go hard. Me shall die in church or Munsemo, but maybe Bobo Moody. But low key, say, oh, Casa, oh, the no queer cancer map. Ghana, after say a produce as a Mojan, Sila Lee Muntari, Michael Asian, Stephen Apia, Mohamed Becca, Ajima Bedum Becca home, the day you Becca home, Jordan Mo Becca home. So can look at no put their Jordan, don't shut down fanning count be. But few guys we back can count since then Ghana ye place in now be no will leave it to the full a year a potential. Meaning said American what
apart from Samoja mo era no omo free Ghana ha no mo tumi omachino obi oba bia
league no
straight of course to many
because Samoja nya no be mo I have straight to Liberty Professional no bo
person ko hu Samoja from Sunderland to Liverpool
no be ya no aye no
sa hu
oh African player World Cup one I should go such what do what on there
you free ma
ko ja Samoa Syria no je say 4 so
on there on podium also oka ho
enti I believe say we use those players no free ma obia ni wa ye hu na ye hwe ni quality na ode ba ni potential no omu nyina ndru ho tira na be ka so ka say oboba be bebre obenya bibra boba list metimi amenshi few bia meka say no mo talent na exceptional na ibia locality no so mebo ba ku bi 2 bi I think say mebo ba ko o say o kai Kofi Gari
Kofi Gari
na oma Eric Bequin kwai so be ka omu games no ono no ni mbobo ba say obusuan wo be ko anya den a obu ha ni grace no so pool of talent obusuan ba ku bia yinanim uyi ono so fra o kai flip Boampong
of course flip Boampong
so nim say Kofi Gari nuano Kofi Gari na epanyini ɛna de otosu mienu ono membo ni dim ono ho ase na be kan for local players no then number of Philip Boampong omo miensa nyina every the same family said them kan Kofi Gari na panyini de otosu mienu abansa na Philip Boampong ni Kofi Gari na beji din kakra ebo kakra local mienu I think say Boampong po de okobo under 20 yes under 20 is it pa kwesi de na say de okobo bi no a defender sa ti say eye nua no so na ni eden pa ti say Kofi Gari prepare but de no ni mbopa no e midfielder na e fe Kofi Ketwa
okay
now no ball ni kra na untimi nje nya de obetimi no e ba ni pace or the bema gain create yenhye but no so ntimi and leave it to sa potential na ni enim no say de na osoma bobo sa local ones bia no so ano metimi nya bibrabo baba ko dem so rise ya mokobo has kware say Kofi Bobi Ansa
okay
yes Bobi Ansa say minim say kotokonso so say Mikaya okobo kakra na Mikaya so Kumasi obo team pa but after King Faisal our call aye has no sa back ono so national team onya ba ku mienu bia boy enti e my so Kumasi me kasa mbuba menya be bravo ba ne de pa ye mareho tester bia de ba e Kofi Abanga unless say one share Aduana Stars sa omu team na omo de qualify to na e buy no Kobisa oh hebetado o hemfa ka obeka ka asema ka obek man na tiawa Kofi Abanga ne talent and ni quality no na no den wo fi say de enti na ma has ne kotoko ekokon no ho wo de hwe player has ne kotoko ekon say anya bia so anhwe ni mpo a so what is those days that era no has ne kotoko ekon player ho a e can be the traw and nipa no Sunday ya no wa kire mu wo so no the next one Chasela wo hwe Chasela ne ball no net say obobo na edane ne nano te say de atekuto bi opeso to untime nje just watcha no eno ni ball ne boa ma ne bro so and the enim say oba has o so sane 4 years de asika be me na no aba be chirichim na be ka se satam na ye but na enye de ba ni potential ni enim say on che wo has enim say nye den a wacha bia a season or 2 ni 4 year na no asan no be free akọ abrochira ma Black Stars no so no obebo aba be bobo ni ye enti wo hwe players bi on bebo Black Stars na wo hwe players bi ma bi a mebobo mu din a na baka se no mu deserve Black Stars no bo say if say the Black Stars no the benchmark say ya de susu yin players and say wo de anye bia no ko Black Stars ya beka so why successful Isaac Boache
hey
so o kai no Isaac Boache
asemo
akwai pa bo be boy from is it Heart of Lions now be bo kotoko
Isaac Boache
opie mo ani na mo akopia Menia Belfield e wo Germany o te ne kan bi
ndabi
say ukosi say ye den say ni nan bui say de ne siye Isaac Boache dia yira kra obi a not to mention the likes of Nana Hindua mo o ka say o kobubo mo a obekọ hasifo emu sa battalion mo be ba beje say me pushing po dia ba ni mo a o ze me ka say me bubo dia frafram when for kwabna so kai no
hey
Isaac Kim o kai no
Chan captain I win here
Kepko say ya
o we ko say US
yes
no US
sesen Shoba na Bright Ebo captain for the side under 23 no Isaac Chum of Haifa won do the potential no emu ha quarter kra won do wo hwe ni quality and the sort of ball no
is that our song down football so 27 years
obeko kra no a coach
oh there
don't have for Kwabna of us folk then that time has team abakasa no mo safaka kra but no oyi no ho e ma ho ni quality na on any day also kobo Black Stars also kwamono ne also oye consistent also bobo ni bia Black Stars ya Aminu Dramani mbebubo bi Queens also abeye mbebubo bi your friend say agogo mu beni na mani mo bebubo bi so ho enti say wo hwe Ghana players ye show mo ha talent na ekuto mo potentially na wo se komo bobo na eku ani mo ti se de ehu asamoagya ne Stephen Apia mo ne Michaelesian mo any Sile Muntari went ye hu ni sa that's why I feel say quality ni the okasa obuba after sa squad ni twem no
o mama banyi no bia
na mo anhye da mo bra papa bia ene na bi mo kan di am Ransford or say mo Odu on beka Rabiu untimi nka se wo nye ska de or a farm anaso a farmer ska ne de wo de but potential na nkasa no bona no obono won dru ho mekanda 20 Medford ho ojibo bi share or share no ordinary ahye ne se onu ankasa go no share no wa feel anyfe such a quality such a potential na bekwa kone na mechire ba bia no asaba for me giri say nyaade ekoyi goalkeepers ni dey yen come as because Ghana goalkeepers no bia wodura the Black Stars through the local scene no beko na akwa Black Stars bi osay boaten ye hu omo Oscar Samoa ye hu si de si kokosi ye ebendi damo cheso mu nyina mu potential nyaade omo sheda eduro nti listen it could go on and on and on and
but
on and
see
on.
When you say after
Dabi. Me dem before say ya nsheda nya quality, sa talent no unless a player be beka kudus. I fan no fight right to dream. Look at no born do say you hu say emra na odru ni potential no power no e no koi.
Exciting players Ghana League no yeah there. I will figure Ghana ha quite.
Ya Abubakar Yahuza.
Mama for course let here front and forward the emra so.
Kastle the Sports King.
And then Yala mi ya ma Ibrahim Diaz mu bi na mo ne nabo mu ya ti say de ye hu mo say so bi Ghana hanum say obese Felix Sana na FKK Felix Sana goalkeeper
yes so no so sure
mama for course no I tell from adventure emra so 0244 408 046 0244 408 046 and 0244 408 354 0244 408 354. What's the best share with us? Ghana players are who want more see so. Nanka boni wo mu pa but ankwanko sihwe. Bo nanko sihwe amfa momo. Me fa me first caller. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Miss Guapomo.
Me ho ye pa Sister Presla.
Miss Ruby. Hello.
Pacho mete wonka.
Dawa ko wen.
Hwana awako.
Awako.
Awako na wakra. Ai oh.
Bani eswe.
Me say bani as media me Switzerland but since December ni mo no ye hu game ni mu ye hu no even bench kwa ye hu no ho.
Richard data.
Ata so na ye the superstar for you classical.
Asa na obe o mina shaksa sa mo skite ni atintin. Ya wo ko onya local blasters. Local blasters nyenya frɛ ye friend keke no onya nkobo bi o de we ma be bro be 100. What kwane nam hard. Wasan dia bene ni je mina shaksa na nam division 14 we yasem. Sometimes me who says spirituality can. A family will make sure you will not get to your level because I was very intelligent. I better go to school. Me very, very intelligent. Me say be a maker to me, but ubi oni me be a chokwado me abra na me tonight. But it meant me cry and questions. And after now, me that's what I see me want the grumpy. I can't stop. It means me only says spirituality can some of the prayers no. Ebiane go ma efie twon mo. Ebi so ma na etimu dani ayanko sam. Ebo ma no akotu nsa. Ebi says I minister boy ya. Omo fa ni free ahen haza ehwanwan. Sa division 2 Cape. Red Bull the other team na ka ho no. The race no. As you see, I minister they train because of here. On my boy, Minasa, on my boy, Minasa, I became Minasa. Or born ready, Senevi, or born ready.
Yeah. That friends like, yeah. Mama from hello, good morning.
Salam alaikum.
Walaikum salam, come see.
Yeah, Miss Ruby, one was that.
Me, I don't know who you pa.
Miss Ruby, my member is two. One, my name was Usman Yagan.
Osman. Rashid Smaila, okay.
Yeah. Two. Working if you have seen agent, you know, you keep good. I'm still more keep good. But here you will go to you a friend of Kwanzaa.
Okay.
No career, as I took what I got the FKK book now. at the Mensah time.
Okay.
That time the Joseph Kano used to play trainer and over fan quite guy and yet I will cry now why you feel on you what he late with training now but so you mark fish defended the one letter with 2 when you didn't off us I know I said da the what 2 letter no the 2 for the room when you want to know we definitely carry our end. The last one, Usman can't go to maybe our sharks are. Yamina receives yellow Abu Abraham. Now, Usman, even kind of quite for you. Boy, no, consider diving it to be. Why are you there? Abraham in the Wubu boy, yeah, the carrier wire, the Abu Yala in the Wubu boy. What? God, you are where you drowsy.
Yeah. Come say, yeah.
This will be watch out, mom, watch out. It was a drowsy call, first match premiership. No, what about Elimina, my sharks shed drowse 1. Now, return match, you know, you keep good new stadium. I get sharks in the drowse. Waha. The boy in can't come there. Oh, my drowsy, send it down. Were 10 leagues a continent. This will be a son of American children. In a day, it didn't know the children.
Okay.
I mean, what's the no?
Medasi komsheni, medasi. What the mama found see one more. Hello, good morning.
Sa match na nka moto komsheni afi top abebo form na. Ghana's best women's sports presenter, a host and a commentator. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Asha Khalifa.
Cecilia and Meta come, but but I'm moving to Jibril na.
Nidia PM.
Oh, in fact, there have been a lot of players. We expect to go high, but up to now, Jibril, every team three man ya. And do you need to be running ball in Yami Yabala?
No,
not the ball, Jibril, no ball, papa. Oh, let me say, I'm not moving to you. Said, they know what I don't want to say. One, in fact, may play with but told the road here. In fact, players are not we all expect a listener. Or big national, be all for now. I mean, what do you do? Now I'm considering so called a matter of my wife.
And I say, my because I was in the age, Nana. I say, hello, good morning.
Good morning, Miss Ruby.
Me pacho didn't baby or free and free.
Oh,
okay. Patricia no pay.
President, the way you be. Nay, I will pray. I'm a tank back at Hellaway.
Hey, Michael Hellaway, me kai pa kotoko.
Eric, Quadraba Queen, Striker.
Eric Queen, so.
Yeah, keep it here. Yes, a call dancer.
Okay.
But over the Queen. Went to my farm with that to claim bottom.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah, pa. Yeah, see. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Miss Ruby.
Boboski.
Miss Ruby.
Boboski.
Miss Ruby, player one bobo long coach, I'm Boboski, or Yami, your pa, I would do Saka.
Okay, yeah, I would do Saka.
You, baby, player no, I get fight. And Edmina Shas, the Yerba qualify at the Premier League, and captain Emmanuel Ebui. No, so, sister, you who baby or on Makati, sister, I don't know, shots on an one kakaka, or boy, I'll quite to Makati, you who, sister, on the Division 1, a year, Pluko Division 2. And Osman or Glass, what prayers be? Okwadena Okwakins no Kogansa. The book of football over Ben, maybe so dress. The most Okumboko, I'm not your friend hearts. You who want to be seen there. Them prayers, Abadan, Abadun with that, assassin, what barn, it's nobody you want. It's in my wound, the madano. It was. Yet, then pay a pa about 4 straight, your boy who I would do second in Podo, I am your pa.
Miss Medasi, aquarium organizer.
Yes, will be, and if you to them.
Yahoo, your aquarium.
Yo, my what do I hear and pay 1 year kaka prior science to increase. I may or me because prayer do a match as this will be a beginning and a pen answer no out on soon. Because you will pay do a business grass. I'm a prayer and the queen person, no man, your past much more a short tea. You do more than Muget Kaka. Miss will be not 1 month in a private business grass. But he said, I'm paying and talk. I miss this was a car. It's a chef about hated a man, you know what so car. About drink tree, you know, to be bigger. I know what's a baby, and there, I want what I know, one player who maintain what I learn. I want to do one and that's the player there. I just all about the next year, what to action soon. I want to do one that's maybe. That's the
aquarium. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, it will be good morning.
Yeah, Mr. Richard Nee.
Hey, Richard
Aholo, yet you want to pay.
So, and a pay me chow new average for you now.
I do so.
Now, players are mid there. One function, I'm a I am Yapaya, Daniel Adu. Those they mean to me, says, I am no push ball, I don't know. 1993, Daniel Adu. In that under 17, Japan 93. Oh, no, friend, darling boy. Yes. And a host of others. A friend of the Saka and no time. Razak, friends, Razak Bimpon also. And a lot of them.
Okay.
Number patrol. And then I under 20 years, boy born.
Everybody home come later on sure, and then everybody home come. Everybody give no power, can and who has many DR Congo. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Me patrol didn't baby or free and free. Me patrol no pay.
I have come so you know why
Eric yeah. Your captain.
Nana and the share before. You can under 17 captain up on. The poor final mamma say 1 year. Every year did best player. Your poor under 17 walk up for India.
Yeah.
Ekesha Malbe, if we have been more saying 2-1. After then, you Eric.
Oko Monaco.
Yeah, some more. Now, Suraj said you have to put. I'm saying to you.
Suraj said you. Okay. Ha, Meda say. Hello, good morning.
Morning, Obama.
Me patrol didn't baby or free and free.
No, SK name is Mina.
Okay, SK it's you.
Yo, I'm saying okay. What we got for no one so many Osman. At the idea, no fact, they seen the Medina woman here. Now, a could free so no. One I'm so many free.
Okay.
Now, we say, or what did this about the body in an econo, a chain at the AP, chain and Thomas in any bit. Sadia no media, Sadan may cancer, a band and never hano. I'm Panso a hano. And I didn't know, say, you would to be a beer, a beer, how near better say one more. We did or how. We have for us, yeah, only be a trim with that because they see it. And see them say, the Shah, which Kimenia, Mehra, Ghana Hano. President to me more bon question. In Gruesome, and now to say to me, it's my thing count. I don't know me, I say to my thing count. No winning now. Oh, now, if you are never winning up a count, fact, baby, I don't want to know. I don't see a problem, but I mean, come on, I'll pay the mobile margin, but now, just a miracle, then the army, I mean, come on,
yeah, that's say, I mean, council. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Mr.
Me patrol didn't baby or free and free.
Razak,
oh, Razak, it's you.
This will be, I mean, the local maybe children. They will pay before that they qualify the Premier League. They will pay the extra again.
Okay.
Maintenance again.
Osman TV,
no. Nicola Jackson. No, question so many, I think, and
Dennis Cosa, yeah.
Defended me, sir. I'm the punch to crane, or better shit your man after I see the smile crowd punch to crane, or the shit your man. It's in there. You escape from Kaka. One of the shit your man, maybe I just supporters to be in but defended.
Christian Inton, or Senton, yeah.
Next one. Honestly, and think again. I hope that I'm going to about who was sharing for me.
Okay. Yes, yeah, that's me for last 2 calls. Now, yes. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Miss Ruby.
Me pacho din baby free and free.
Mr. Speaker, because if you are
okay, speaker, it's you.
Yeah. Me friend check as family it's for ne. Unu kura unu mu yedno. Na mi chia sister Rita or aquarium. Obo mu kura oti. Na Mr. Hifford ni switchi. Me the players are Cameroon session kombo ko kan no. Miss Ruby. Minim said the idea say if you name you say one now your grass will keep your phone full of daddy. So kind of.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, on 23 matches. Na on the BBC and of course, then team our media me our was is easy. And a bright look man.
Yeah,
another potential midfielder be another which we will get pa. And na Dominique Dia and the 20. Me if you say nko botuma akwenyi because okwe sina na ze ehuni. Na ma goalkeeper Sami Eje, Sami Bamako Eje. Sami so nko wako kan. Me say players is omo akwenyi kaka nke se nke blast nke mu be de pa.
Medasi.
So you can Miss Medasi.
Okay, Medasi. Yeah, here na 5 segment ni si. Are interesting pa. Me from last caller. Hello, good morning.
Fine, it's reading.
Me pacho boss eba ni.
Yeah,
boss eba mani me nwie.
This will be the players are forgotten, but what the number 23 I'm over here. First player Dominic Edia was player OD and the 20 World Cup, which is good key. What's the modern fan, a parents from the one question now. But yeah. Now so Prince Tegu has Prince Tegu. The boy not was to go far, then easy, but and no, they are the bob on the purpose. Now, if you not for the whole baby, who depend on the offender, you don't ban.
Okay.
Young characters say, now, a big ball or do the bob when I say, but name would be, and I had to see a match, and the name would be, no, trying to carry out, so I answer Amboa. The damn people are seen and back. Disappointing or football.
Medasi, nyame kan ho. Mame fa we enwie. Hello, good morning. Oh, come do we pants so but hello, good morning. Mr. Wa nya dia wotemen kan. Mame fa me last caller na ye fancy. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Mr.
Me pa chodin baby of free.
From our Texas State.
Me pa cho yeti wano pe.
Dalad Ibrahim
Dalad o Ethiopia.
Okay. Na Daniel Eje also weja popo na weja go le dana.
Yeah, I bet.
And the change to WhatsApp for them weja.
Yeah, me yentinen kan. Okay. Yansia da say my for the segment ni si na FKK say okay ese do atobranso.
Of course.
Hey. He say 30 years so. He say atobra 30 years. So Iraq. Iraq muna say who say
Boboski, I think Elmina Shah. No was some central defender be. The year we qualified by Ghana Premier League, he was adjudged the best defender the whole of Ghana in the Division 1 league. Ebenezer Coleman. Ellen Coleman, the brother.
Okay.
Yes, they are two were siblings. And you are no maybe. Benyin Bobo, Besiano Bobo. Benyin will be dress and be wahade. Against Mysterious Ebuson Drafts, Robert Mensah Hade. On your George Edia.
Okay.
Ebenezer stood there. Born or Cobon, no name Bobu. That time, no Cobine Misa. And your coach, ma Sharks. And no catch your coach. The day in a wasu. Why in the Kasai psychological was a past is a bomb pay. Ruby, in fact, in that game, no.
The name could be ampa.
That could be our coin, George Edrino. No name will be. And up till now, I say, any Zoom connection of confirm the master way. I say, anytime you be when across South Africa, surgery, everything was okay. But over back to Sharks, no. So, a trainer was off for butcher or Basha. Nano, one. When you can say, no, some poetry, Prague, Krumadi. A potential lot to the
player born this said the whole division 1. Best defender. Wagana Hadi. Yeah, Sharks were qualified by the Premier League. No. And now when you can say Ochu Prague because no carrying into man cause one who boots no person any shema na. A dear Ben or dear you be.
I die by years the Munkomo and your sister.
Again or dear you be.
Ellen Coleman or swim papa.
Ball or bokeke. Make I say one player so Saka no Sunday also the nine the Honum Sana Cabope. na nine no so ho sa
enti boy no be nyama ne dosun and obi kai no say players if they can focus more on their personal development. Yes, competition is okay. And if I'm a competition in any team behind, it brings the best out of you. But say who them that's a word you there. Monka say me nyanko. Na me monkwa.
Also kwa.
Oh yeah. I mean I
okay. My many messages I can friend for na fe yanko amanone kohwe no results ni mu na ye media na 20 AFCON so won come later on. Na media man vision so Ghana Premier League match with 30 no. I say good morning, Mr. BMK2 from UCC. I want Man United to take the Europa League so that they can play in the Champions League next season. Okay, K2. Yeah, that's it. Asha Khalifa say FKK has started again. FKK then I'll start here. I didn't know start here. I said I started. I didn't know start here. Suraj Saidu, Hearts. Suraj Saidu. Felix Anan. Is there Felix? I got to the US. And Bob I see how baby. I got to the US. And or ti but I'm okodi back be the kamba wa ha or say Razak Brahima e go give Augustine Okra okwa Tanzania no ava okwa no aba and a Richmond Wachi Yadom ono so bo ni din ewa ha. Thank you so much. And incoming good morning. You guys have made me learn a lot. In fact, this your sports show is the best in Ghana. Daniel Achia inside Adisada what they buy no or say we shouldn't forget Kwame Kizito, Hearts for striker no. Abdul Majid Waris. Waris so supana somewhere in partnership. Him say baba nya de na somewhere in say na mu aba. Afena ate out of form. We free air can lasting be akro ho na de buy. Ya da say na Michael Halagbe what they buy former Liberty professionals. Eric Obnabe Queen Kodoko striker na fe a striker from Dwarfs who scored 3 goals for Dwarfs against Hearts. A Ganza from Moses Atta no do we Edibai. Okay, Moses Atta. Yeah, that's it. Good morning, Mitsubishi. It's your junior bro. Nana Kwabena Ababio Sasa Shine Isaac. Listening to you live from Stretchy. Please, I want to discuss. Okay. Nana Kwabena Ababio. Thank you. Ibekasa. All those who started with the Ayu brothers are no more. As some who hear the Abako and Mepke. Who also hear the Abako, Arisco, Abibi, Osman.
Karahimayana McKay. I brought 2 players. In fact, way ba simple. CK, Kamara, and Ajete.
Okay.
Kamara is here or a drug addict. Yes, Kamara, a bit more 11 white. Kamara 11 white.
Okay.
Not on any classmate in Rahima you.
Okay.
I want your school at this school. Any day these guys over town Biana or Shania Kamara American will be a Biano this guy. Or he jete and a Siki. These guys were a short. Now Bola was born and a Mensah. But Kamara no, Ruby, he was the guy anchor. It be a pestabi from Abra. He should have been that guy, you know. But no some 47 you can say he's not in good condition. Because of drugs now, lifestyle. And I want way. The last time Rahima you back Cape Coast had the baby share. A bizarre issue baby see what had they. You to me and call radio. And when a year can be factors or doors, so maybe one day we have to get time that year. Players in one attitude because we bring one anchor and walk course war. For personal development, I never yako when you. If you point to down a level, no, but Sagana had the empire. Even a can years in common on your place and walk outside of Ghana. There be one of what's now they were born away successful. No, we know them. Chastela, maybe as a Casem on shut down and to compare to us some but the level is not what Joe Chrome had no. You can never wipe it off. Imagine isn't a honor. He's made the name. When you can cry, but brain also honor Ruby one way.
I say good morning, please. My players will be George Edo, Joseph Eso. Hey, what kind of Joseph Eso? So. Yes. On the Mark Ejekum. Okay, Eda say. All right. You ever come on it? FKK. You ever have this segment, you know.
Yeah, contribution will be a buy.
Okay.
I'm not over UCC, but it's over Germany or further education.
Okay.
Opukwajiman. You don't know him say yeah, friend Amando. But ball. But no, the need any school behind, you know. Also adding it by say discussion on another topic and they are fan of year because on no social place you meet to say by Bashiru Gambo, who's with ye, I would be Saka, or did some potential or more drew cry. Sansona, Ajama Baduni de da you, okay mo era no eba no benya Clifford
Clifford
Abwaje also no so no potential no anko kra nti yes nti nice topic and any ajo nti all the way from Germany
okay dana se na me hwe eyi ahụ ye nipa eyi captain titi eso baba wo football club de Figueiras a team was founded in 2000 Portugal kronim ne wo so call Monaco na amfa so ho wo chese they got promoted to play in the La Liga 3 in the 2021-22 season intino okay my uncle manone yankoba Manchester United for basomra na ye ka Chelsea so kakra na afa yamra medin komo wo ya under 20 AFCON and also eshase animu.
The real sports is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Mane!
Kastle FM. The Sports King. Kastle
Spaghetti, noodles, fire shit. Kibo hot pepper.
New Kibo hot pepper powder. This advert is FDA approved.
Ghana, my cradwana. Came pack Yibako Agudi anymore. I can see it. Every 26 times, equals 30 times. Yibako anase anai. Ewo 3 daily draws ni. Na ubenya free 2 Ghana cedis bonus. Bobby, na cash out kasiye pa. Na shasiye e bonus siya. Enye mawana wondi efie edu watching.
Ope frigia, the only besham bia bako humbai. Nelso enchi wenyam kania. How and no one high sense na high energy efficiency standard for anyone sa chassis and no trese e kuli pa and say nyinam kania na banefeswa we dead every single door efe side by side I muso any cross door nyina high sense wo fridge send kata wo me trade we here ni bi e de maw say your vegetables or drinks wonam de wadi amonaka high sense long lasting cooling and mania fresh and bribia. 28 April, Ekopim 8 May, a high sense refrigerator promo. So high sense fridge.
Kastle FM 90.3.
High sense. Everyday prices for everyday people.
The real sports is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Mane!
San Mamés honum. Manchester United quite a yeoman's job. In fact, it will be sure that it was a surprise result. And under the obey, under that the history going and surrounding the match, and then you more was favoring the home club, that is Athletic Club about the Ekonibiado. Now I tell you two now, either they or avoid defeat in that particular game, But instead, the Manchester United went in with a different idea, and for me, I'm very happy for them because actually Manchester United this season now, and a coach now admit, in fact, if you can boy wahadi, we admitted this season no, and you want to from Manchester United, but then so I kind of worry show nature. Now I share the tournament I was in the Premier League, the FA Cup, Carabao Cup, and I'm walking quiet and say was the same attention about the Europa Cup on now only year in Formula 1. Into them competition was different mentality, and I was able to and that is what I did. The Manchester United will take advantage of. About home wasn't what 2 minutes year Jumanum. And the player started the year's game in the home command. We talked about Harry Maguire influence. I can't see your father or boy my first goal no or 2 minutes obey no. For me no as 2 minutes also your honum. For a central defender, then the Manchester United. So Waroko attack. Now Harry Maguire benya that more confidence in there. Let me get in there. Musumuntu munkobwa. Na ye konko ye dwuma na oyaza no mbozi mbo to mo osunywa. Ndida benta wa for no ye beri chichi na ejina home Harry Maguire. A towering figure like that. Ochwenwosan na waachwa aba. Onye obasin afi to mo pia ball dey kure bien. Na still now no to men clear ball in for Maguire to mo make an inch perfect cross. And a ball ne by and afi Bruno Fernandes create or head the ball to is it Bruno Fernandes? Yes, there was a connection asana ball no call here Casemiro Ninchen asana to mo slot ball to the back of the net of honum. Manchester United in first goal no. But prior to the first goal no, na Eshe club or for Athletic funa. They tried their best there. Oba said to Manchester United defenders, But fast forward after goal, the game was about Manchester United once again. Ruby, I think what changed the complexion of the game, clearly it was that penalty decision now. Ref no Tumoji against Athletic Club Bilbao, and once again, also Chado Orma Daniel Vivian, the red card, And for me, I want to see Ram Kakra. Why? Because there was an incident before the penalty, Now, if you talk about the penalty nankasa na, Ruby Debbie Amakade, yena yesha football no, yes emotions na ball no yes she. And that is one thing that says emotions na ball na, anya na yare ntinya mabiase. Ball no rules and regulations and was yejuma. One penalty decision or by no. It was a clear decision. But I'll come and talk about in some more see and sana penalty no orba. Because Vivian, or has too much Manchester United, that is Rasmus Højlund no, option to form. Into one so watching out to form. Goal scoring opportunity, one miss or honum, to a clear penalty, red card decision, no, because he was judged as the last man. It's a straight red card or honum. So in that decision, no, you may not want to complain so much about the referee for taking that one decision. No. In fact, VAR check it. Never one year sure no, and I want for referee the uncle no kwashe. Referee kwashe no be confirm it there. It was a penalty. But I want to some of us no. Including Athletic Club Bilbao supporters there. Before the penalty incident, there was also another major incident. Because Manchester United was attacking the game, and what pass was a man Garnacho, and a Garnacho utterly no bofum Nessa Cabono. It's in that instance, so what to more bofum Nessa Cabona. It gave him an undue advantage, and Sana Dama attack no or to more queer honum. It is a referee to no question of Kwashahoni Biwa. Bianca Dama decision no Kawan could take a honum. It's around that time will be no more sign the referee no or but take Dama decision no penalty and a red card. Bruno Fernandes mark the Ruby when they come to Europa League now. Oh yeah, Mr. Europa League or honum. There is no two ways about it, so honum. And I bring to my question a chair coolly and or slam a penalty to the back of the net. United another agreed the Bala went to now one and washi and Otumama go no by 2 or honum. Fast forward the 45th minute no. Look at the combination of passes for Manchester United players, Maybe Bilbao for one defenders and that one wasn't one swing, including their central midfielders, I thought they could have done better in the game. But the moment United shot 2 goals, Ruby, you could clearly see there. Now one confidence, while drop Paco from Honum, attacking Ted, Bibi and Quenu from one Honum. But fast forward, Bruno Fernandes once again, 2-3 passes combination. Coolly not slotted ball to the back of the net. United finished the game in the first half. Second half, they could just come in there, manage the game. No way to know what could anymore. It will be, I feel the United for ball now, Bado. But then, sometimes, a lot of factors, it goes in their favor. Sabaka against Real Sociedad, red card by in the game no 10 against 11
okay
United call name
against Lyon
10 against 11 in fact no what the phone by 4
goes to 2 penalty crowd Casemiro see a Tian crowd just say what did they take back crowd
yes so clearly BBR tried the Manchester United yes lack from one and Ruby not just the lack no but their performance alone
okay
this season 12 matches 13 matches about in the Europa League no one losing
game I'm unbeaten
yes we're unbeaten
so deserve to be there
yes impossible as well to na osonwa and so for me coach Yambana Bado and I feel there at this juncture no so Manchester United and Manchester United will Old Trafford will be 98% of the chance no they are in the finals
okay
so United nankasa nkwa nkwaye won adwuma ye nyim wonom na for me I think they are in the finals it's Ruben Amorim no so
by no obetna fia me be show
bye abaya tete to know United for me they are in the finals well London Tottenham Hotspur Stadium and then Tottenham Bodo glimpsed by 3-1 now Ruby and there was a very good performance Tottenham from the start here par Brennan Johnson first minute and Otumna aboard down my goal and 34th minute James Maddison Bebo Bokros account and sign the second half no penalty decision bay and after Dominic Solanke kwa share them go no now imagine him that Tottenham would hold on now after we tumna wa bona one super first leg 3-0 I don't power and come ball on a pa but unfortunately I went our front saltness in the 63rd minute another 83rd minute rather yes Shakwana will see what for that one combination of passes no I mean be some of the Tottenham defenders now where then
I'm going to say a point
at this juncture me should be no say your ball the knockout stages now you don't need to concede a goal reason some of us here right Barca off no only because Barca is good enough but because we be goals now will concede with fear no so could be fear this kind of goals that be more comment one question or that is the problem. Instead of Tottenham, one goal now wasn't my Bodo glimpse, no.
Yeah.
For me, something I'm sure the next week by this time, no.
Maybe
we talk about that goal.
And now, the friends say post-cook reaction. No,
because it's an away goal Rubianim.
But saltness, no. If I say
saltness.
Oh, saltness. FKK, everyone not of a paddy be. What saltness to put the salt in the soup. It's a more saltness, salty, and I say, I take it. It's saltness, and I pay. Yeah, salty, papa. Saltness to salt that thing out there.
It's the end of the Tottenham for I will consider one goal, and then one goal I will consider no. Ruby, oh how I drink because in Kofino won't fear no. I win you one number. Nyame ya aduma na esuk mo won say dem ba ba chawa
Sudu Park no bodo for no
yes I want some ponu snow no top pant no the last time last you fuko hono no snow na top na we use snow no fi fold no tip na pitch no grass no oye den kakra ekọ na ba show simple and the Tottenham for no supporters when you want
and no son human if you had dress na ba kilama
fashion is
no ni ade pa ko one go ni buy na e akoma.
And to Ruby, Yambo Tottenham for now, but I feel that Tottenham in terms of experience,
they should,
yes, but they should manage this game.
Okay.
And I keep on reminding supporters in the day, Ange Postecoglou, us in the first season on the trophies.
Second season,
usually second season on the trophy.
Tina man you phone suro no.
United phone suro.
I'm some pebodo, one space for final.
It's Tottenham for Ruby. I also feel there was super definitely all English finals.
Okay.
In the Europa League.
Man you Tottenham Hotspur final.
Yes. Next week Mason on Yamaboko. Well, Conference League no. And that you got into if you my Chelsea call you 1-4-1. And the Chelsea goes now was sharing in Ruby. The central defenders and then another the defenders of the Jugarden Funo. Na minimum I don't know could do one team. Yes, sometimes you know Shetima Kasefuna say they have the quality more than you, they have history, everything more than you. But in some moments be the mean and I said it's no fairness you play with that more might and it's said that you want to fight on for something. I mean, and 2 minutes, but when you're about Brenna BB, but in the corner we see what for that what Chelsea goes no easy. Sancho no go for instance the me. The last man who jina one Clarence won't to man Jackson won't go away saying no. But I feel that Chelsea quality no was too much for you got for and the Chelsea were finances they are there. Fantino young boy Chelsea for now bad and the Sancho for a long time no and the two no baby go for the 13th minutes. Madueke for the 3rd minute no none so special goal and Nicholas Jackson.
The man.
Yes, the Senegalese international.
Buy fine.
Yes, Oba no in the pa. Obo me Chelsea here Jumano and Enzo Fernandez. He's a super keeping for the team no. Oya watch there. He's that important for that team no. And in the new contribution no, any work rate no. Now what the baby na nyimo miese na o the assist no o the big kan one fast assist and kan he scoring goals instead of both brace of assist or honom no so yentum na yembo na bad or honom. Chelsea are in the finals for me. Garden for one to buy she next to Chelsea for the even the second fitted team crampona. Still now no Chelsea would win the game and it will go on to know yembo Chelsea for na bad. And that Bilbao football against Fiorentina, they won by 2 goals to 1. Betis rather, sorry. Now it's just rather unfortunate. One goal now, Fiorentina was saying, and I don't know what change the dynamic of this particular game. Even 2-0 Pono. Now going to Atemo Francino. Game when Kanumu Bayes and Zamoye Betis Fono. But then the corner will see what for that. Once we consider Magono, Adrian Warren and Tassi. Was started here as Azuli in the first half, 60 minutes, and not Mobo go honum. Second half, the goats. Anthony, yes. Can you go and be share? Powerful FKK. Share. Well, now with me. Never get Anthony. Never is my sister. I don't go out send go now not dinner. Oh, but Anthony a good player. Ruby honest. Oh, so good environment. I'm a pass ball now. I say, hey, now start so.
It's cool. SIU.
Of course, it's cool. But I can't mom say go. Yeah, do say go so. Anthony na say go no. The goal is na fair, Osman.
Yes. I shall wonderful goal.
E better na Real Madrid.
One thing I like about Anthony one. For me feel that all those players na Kebian Koya na adwene but say United da. Ebian by this time no Kastle na obi abotwa abon. But now was some refreshing break bi ababa na kasa na career no. I think some 50 matches or so a ball. And actually, no goals and assist contribution now. He's just evolving and maybe actually the boy way. For every player, be a good environment. I don't know. Maybe after the season, you may want to take a decision. But if maybe I win, you know, for the meantime, Spanish football, no, currently I don't know. So too much, 1 or 2 seasons. The Anthony that we saw at Ajax, no, said I that's great, you know. But it's an hype now, but no, but I'm born here. People will talk about it. But everyone so. Obi abaka wasem nti the goat nti the otumo ball wonderful goal na after the baby na club a wafon oye Real Betis wash 2-0 no expectation was one manage game no don't concede the goal now for yenko enye because this is Champions League na European space is in nyina no away goal rules it doesn't count on him into obi o most goals no and all enye mo honom after tena wana Ranieri in the 73rd minute no obebe the consolation no na washa one goal no we be no say when you wa and they know clearly there Atemo French one of them a quantity biado or 50-50.
But they shouldn't forget that this is not here Betis, so I'm quite willing to swear. They perform well.
But this is the semi-finals of the Conference League. So definitely, it's quite a question for you.
Yeah.
About to know why.
And the French now, I'm call back-to-back final. Yes. Now, man to me and the Conference League. Yes. Yeah, the bar that can't call final. Man to man, you must mean. So
the progression. So yeah. You actually want to worry as well.
All right.
So young buffering club of my Betis for Nabado. But next week, you know, for game where I think it is still open. Me to predict the way now I qualify. But the next week, you know, now you can pen. But she team will be Chelsea or Horton. We'll be Chelsea be to be a match. Or be Chelsea.
Fiorentina ba who Betis ba who.
Or be a match.
All right.
It's you know young teams are winning match on Abado Horton. Now in the games, you know, Manchester City Ruby. What against Wolverhampton Wanderers. Now the league table not determine what should happen in the game because as it stands now, no, Manchester United have catch Chelsea there. So I'm going to the next 4 games when we win in Nina, we'll cut Europa, we'll force the Chelsea to go Europa next season. Into about qualify for Champions League to the 5th position. But into Munko, but just to win the next games now, Wakana, if you are top 4, no, but to my way room. Now we're saving on the fight for Manchester United, you know. But we'll be as it stands now, no. Manchester City are picking 61 points. Chelsea 60 points. Nottingham Forest into the what Lucy was my Brentford into 60 points. Now we'll be about the same number of matches.
34 games.
Yes, 34 games. Into all my pressure, no. This are no do biano do. Maybe even with us now, put never the pressure so the one look at because they also need to gain some points. What do 70 points are? Then able to make who there once people with the what to into the crucial game for Manchester City against Wolverhampton Wanderers. For me, Ruby, this is one of the games. Etihad, we don't need analysis. We now
okay.
Because when I work relegation, already work away. And to my hand to so close the game, you draw. There's nothing to fight. Yes, but there's nothing to fight.
Fighting for the 3 points.
They have something to fight for. And that is one thing very clear. If you look at the last 21 matches are what about between these two sides now? Yes, 21 matches. City for a win 13.
Okay.
And Wolverhampton say win 4. And 3 times I draw. However, City for what's in the fear. the last 9 matches we win is 7-1 draw and a 1 year we win is man. So clearly that was the last time we see 2019. How many years now? I doubt that Wolverhampton Wanderers will go there cause an upset.
Don't doubt.
Yes, Orensi. I feel there. I brand of Omar Mamouche and we prove our chain there. It's hard one. Once or two if you're born, goes no bottom Abobi or Honum. Orange Obama said, so definitely will come into the picture. Kelvin De Bruyne this season he's shown there. They are sitting for why mistake the express player like that, you know. Wajan Kondo Honko. But since I will be about communicating there over 15 minutes, check his performances. More you know, also you are. But one player when you are jam on the pie rental for Nico O'Reilly. That's boy. You know a central midfielder. And a coach ne push now question the left back on. I asked Nazini. And now the coaches are trying a lot of options. And boy, we obey no performance in the last 5 years for City. No confidence in as well was power. So Manchester City 3 points. I'm expecting over 2.5 goals in this particular game. No City to win this particular fixture. All
right, me that say Asma the Venga and I attend Canintino. Yam far a honing see na yan to us back. I said Nedika FK Candy Aba say Nice OGC Nice and Stade Rennes will game or Leganimu. Headham ne Bokumo game or Bundesliga. Torino ni Venezia bebo NFA Rayo Vallecano any Hetafe so game ewo La Liga no emu. Yam refies 20 minutes past 8. You made in Como and na 20 no yes starting and AFCON no. Yeni DR Congo first game 7 p.m. and ne game ne beba so and media man so ewo game wa wo bebo na against Vision FC in the Ghana Premier League no. Yabana Fesan Kunyet me di Eddie Atwa so.
The real sports is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Marley!
Kastle FM. The Sports King. The real sports is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Marley!
Kastle FM. The Sports King.
Kastle 90.3 FM Sini Robert Mensah Sports and I dey someone no. Yesha see the 320 AFCON was say and 6 p.m. Congo DR and Ghana and the boy need to know Ghana a game no and I yesha see and so pass and then a Ghana AFCON no yesha see and DR Congo about 6 p.m. and a side game need to draw. Now that's one affair one black satellite coach Eddie to draw. Say one more I prepared the papa pie. One say guys no more from an neighbor na me drun term there but in the mono. Woman no more na boba they've been part of the team into the bibi who be NCA. What did they say? Guys no able to me I perform and I'm a Ghana 3 points you know. Yes to me enya e hold my pressure be any boys so going into this tournament. That's one of fair. Or also yeah black satellite and coach no what to me at the at 26 p.m. and a game no and so 8 to me 8 to jam. Na yet was so referees name come e be kan enra ene womo de krata ba bontene womo so mo ne F ni di nkomo F no na nya de omutu asika no nti omo de akoto minister for sports and recreation owura de din Eddie Kofi Adam say womrem way because referees ne nka bo no ho enye yie na ka na ka mo F no Star Times na mo say nkasika na omo maboa na omuntu min clear because referees no womo chom ye papa pay no mo de sakrata no so no etumi aba ye de atudwa wo show you so de ama ye tiefo na ene Ghana Premier League match with 30 no and then e shas here 6 p.m. e takwati ene media man Vision FC and so the bebo ani e Ghana Premier League ni mu na onim say Sunday Ghana version of El Clasico basok has of Okofie woman Kumasi Asante kotokod bebo ani na kopie mu ene akodoko enra omutumi bo friendly game anopapa no awomne cornerstones e de bo ani akotoko winning by 4 goals to 0 akwampokumo munyanya ya go adete munyanya ya goals ni bo mu a womo e de bo ama Kumasi Asante kotoko nso no ekọ nanim na ni da ko wo ka kotoko communication team ne ho wo say afi kotoko target ne say ombetuma age league no no masan age FA Cup no na age league no so a heart game na ebas no enso ka ho bia sa 3 points no mo konkran no metuma kwa fight for that 3 points I need that conso no Edison komono etumi ede atudwa no any few local stories te bobo no pay ye ba bedi ho komo enso ede amawo some of your messages no ose kwasi apia striker sa kwasi apia kokobi na oba Ghana ha no hi Miss Ruby Mahatma Otu wo for Kobna Starboy Eddie Fiven Passem not ne dia no so de buy wa ha and me should be one of Owusu Abeyi Quincy also be ye. Hey, Saga pa can 208. Hey, na me feeling pa FKK na Friday. I mean, say me Mrs. Super no, Mrs. no. Na obi a we tuntum pa de na me feel mo me tuntum fo pa obi tuntum na me mpa akokofo asem sa. Ti me kai se so that time no. Na me say me boy ni Quincy Augusto be na press to kofa junior gogo. I want yen baby call. Nti na say nya easy cry. Oh, na say so pa press boy ni Peter Crouch. We win him na ofi no ofi we win him na ni ade o nti na enye easy nti na Peter Crouch mu na anyway win him na me and boyfriends na ofi di o ma adai
killer pa
runi na eti no also be here of course be kind of pa and I say God say from Montreal Barcelona all the way. Okay, and we can Ibasa against a team I relegated already. Kofwan or more that form, Tibasa for your message here more. Sebasa more my dream call a Champions League Neswa. Good morning, Miss Shubi. I hope you are doing well. I just want to share an interesting start. Opponents playing Man United have received red card. And now Osman Khan or the kind of by in each of their last 3 matches. Similarly, teams facing Bilbao have also picked up 2 red cards in their last 3 games, specifically Rangers and Roma. So if it's in favor of United, people talk about it more than they do with other teams. Oh, Osmanu. Sawate Sankomono. Good morning. My name is Steven Bentel, but Steven 1517 Nankahu. Mine 3 players are Sadak Bukari was a dangerous striker. Dominic Edia and Ebenezer Asefua. Okay. Now, me fa we intro to him. Miss Ruby, a defender from Dwarfs to Kotoko, Rashid Sumaila. He was one of our finest defender in the Premier League has produced. Okay, Tony Osman, I agree on Rashid Sumaila. So Edia no, yeni komo local stories nimu. Anointed Engineering Services Adama. And I babedin common open generator try when I was so call Kojibi. Neya doom so ya say ya no awie doom light o ti say ya wo he ne ha adwen pa unya generator ni bia beboa uye program bi pe bia rent e be mo bia rent en fa wani nkoto light ne so na uye program ya say you may kiss the bride fine Osman baby e tumbe obi abefa wo be kiss kura ama
boys in person
we do be credit card be 2 keys na ansa na wo na wo wan kwa ba nti wa to be yese enti me sell pa pe generator si echi na abo ama program na e kama asofofo no FKK wono wabusuafo na asofo na mu preaching no mu ye counseling mu ye meet me there ni ade ni nyina no o say
meet me there
ni nyina mo ye enti no nya generator si echi say be ya omo ba obetumi ahye nkom no ye ni nyina generator expert Anointed Engineering Services wo pese wo tobi o mema obi ato wo de asai afa kono mu siesie ma wo pe bia rent e be ma bia rent wo mo san so man cheche any training ewo generator ho dwumadie nti ko hoi ne ko hu omo about 20 branches across the nation or Cape Coast Kaisa mo town 3 opposite the main lorry station ho ko ho na afi woni Anointed Engineering Services phone code komo bibia ni afre 0248 455 697 or 0243 480 334. FKK. Yeni nkomo.
Yeah, nkomo ni nyina ne se under 20 and I will game a ball. Na me sure say game no coach of fair. Wahwe ni opponent na oni ombo at least any Central African Republic but boy any Senegal as so we game boy na him for Angola for DR Congo amone any omo ebone and oh sha said yeah is here no baka Senegal for ne de and anu ya in their history ba ku bia omo age enche and omo age de so na so na fin some the defending champions coming into this competition and so Ghana obviously Ebano AFCON I under 20 now. At least you could have 4 be a bit media 1993, 1999, 2009, 2021 any G. At least runner up no so no mummy no say yeah bona ya could do fan and near tosumi no on 2 occasions in 2 sha about best 6 times a year room or ɛyɛ finals na yɛagye mu 4 ɛna mu mmienu nso so yɛayɛ dɛ yɛtumi aplace ɛyɛ second wokɔ world stage nso so a ɛnyɛ bia no yɛbɛkae ɛyɛ Australia 1993 deɛ ɔgɛsena ahemfo mo ɛkɔ performe yɛ ni lamte ni ɔdate lamte mo ɛkɔ yɛyɛ at least anyɛ bia no semi-finals yɛkɔkɔdu ɛwɔ the world stage 201 so deɛ no Argentina ɛno deɛ mekae papapapapa Javier Saviola saa Argentina foɔ no squad na ɔmo de baeɛ no yɛkɔpie mfa na ɔmo twa yɛ 3 hyehyehyehyehye sans ɔmo ne host nti ɔmo yɛ host and win but anyɛ bia no yɛ produce Silali Muntari Michael Essien Razak Pimpon on those players no wohwɛ defense no so a Ghana yɛ defender yɛ a wabɔ sɛ yi ɛna no kɔbɛ captain kakra captain yɛ wonkae no ɔne ayi John Boy ne adi amunya bɛ boy na ɔtaa partner Jonathan Mensah na ɔmo nyinaa ka ho na John Mensah mo nyinaa ka ho ɛna ɔmo kɔɛ koko hu sɛ no so kɔduru semi final then obɛhwɛ ɛyɛ 209 so a ɛne yɛ di gold ɛbɛ fie kama then Turkey so yɛkɔ kɔduru ɛyɛ 3rd place I no so yɛde bronze ɛbaeɛ and so yɛwɔ that rich history no ɛbɔ yɛkyi dɔm tie timide konti desmond ɔfɛ menya ananka wasesa saa collection of records yi nyinaa ne saa history papa yi na wɔde ato players n'anim ebi wɔ videos no nya nti deɛ ɔde ɔmfa just record ya ɛmfa nto ɔmo anim na players ne bi wɔ no ma wonyi ɔmo nso so ɛmfa nkyerɛment ɛnsi hɔ a wɔ the world stage yɛnya Dominic ɛyɛ adi a golden ball ɛyɛ award no ɔgye amayɛ bronze ball award nso ɔgye no 209 but 2013 so yɛnya certain Clifford Aboagye ɛna na ɛyɛ Opoku Agyeman Amando ɛka no asɛm no Aboagye so kɔkɔkɔgye nti no Ghana yɛwɔ hɔ saa stage no the world stage because before so be do world stage na it means what performing ɛwɔ Africa so yɛnka bibi mfanche players ne sɛ 2021 yɛgye no yɛte kɔ akyire and they say na wɔsɛ get it back to a in place baby a yɛnim no no a sɛ Ghana yɛnim yɛ wobɔ yɛdin yɛdi okokosi hɔ nom no nti wohwɛ a yɛ team no foreigners na dominate papa onhwɛ on
na me bobɔ so ha no sɛ na me de bai
foreigners no dominate
ọmọ ọdún ọmọ yẹ adwuma na ọmọ tu kwan kwa amana no ndi mu kwa amana
enti coach no oni excuse bia sɛ na ɛna de me pɛ na manya ɛna sɛ no nti na squad na delay yɛ no enti sɛ on sa ka ɔmo dia sɛ ɔmo asa kɔ gather experience impo ɛsa de aba ɔmo ne some of the best talented players ni bi akɔ training best facilities
Barcelona bi wa
Lugano wa pass through akɔ training ɛwɔ hɔ enti wɔfɛ yɛ Judy dada but the first game beba na anko ye na Ghana fanya sa anko ye say yen show ebi ebetimi ahye ebi na role bi ni akwa Ghana for the omano besi oso kakra woni mo man a free mu pressure no ho na se enya de nanso ye de feel say ye wo players bi won ma obo mu din a omudin wosoro ni ti no de bia ne kokon na nima wo se di nkunim ti ora Desmond fasa nyoma nyina afato wachi na boy adwumaden talk to the players mo munye serious individual asem bia eni ho omo be kambom because players ni bebre na wa na anu omo ye adwuma enti mobile team bonding no enhye da enye issue bia ombete omo ase ntem then said your person omo boma no ma omo ente wase na omo boma ye so ka language ombete ase ye said ye be ya omo so bete won sem na se na omo timi afa ade ne ntem na omo abo dia afo ye no omo koboi untimi en form enkonkoto nchen omo ni mbo obia wo group no mu bia no betimi aha Ghana adwene ba sa wo sha ase ye a say Ghana ye slow starters no they say sa language ni empese e beti biem yen so yen kan kire ho say ye good starters yes we timi start start ye ni starting in term na ye timi winning games so entem na ye timi akwa ni because who win o first game na pressure kakra be ye free so e be free players no so on confidence no positive one ebeba then no more gather some momentum no etimi e de akọ we should be able to see a better shot ye na ye shall see when me say ye win it be a bit narrow it be a bit 2-1 it be a bit 0 and I said 1-0
next game yes Senegal until two way
so what who win we na e be boy say group stage so there a group of 4 teams over 3 games in the 3 games 9 points na ye involved who win ba kwa unya 5 points be ensu kwan o qualify straight in the coach your first game no so win for records no fa to omanim players ni bi o de da you mo bubo mu din o da telam te mo bubo mu din ka kire mo so mo making names for themselves wa bra no mo banda 70 abra no mo banda 20 to mo so mre ni omo so making edin emfa ma omo ho na mo nja sa akokwasa no ma no me ogidie se ade one me nya
ade so wani abra omo so pa
eti ogidie se Ghana betimi ahase yi na yetimi akwani mu akwakodi nkunim dia Congo for no eya ade omo so academy no mo ye ni ye pa youth side no omo so omo ni the likes of Senegal, Mali, Cote d'Ivoire and the likes. They are doing well enti ye nya gidie wo ye so ye talent ni ye quality ani ye game no a ye be share bon especially say ye nya sa aye right
start now.
Yes, start no. Your team the structure ye defensively. Baby I suffer pa ye defense no. I say na coordination no. On those days no say ya bobo players no be din. Ubo hu de oye sweeper, ubo hu de o catchre, de o call, the person or coordinate goalkeeper no nya na dwuma ye on hihye defense line no. E woninim no on hihye ne ye on tiatia mo. Enye tia bonus so bad. So obi kona o kona mboa wa. Kachira no.
Ye keepers me ense nyina so ye local base. Omo Germany no ebi mo ye outside. Eno nche say wo nim say dreams goalkeeper na bedo say me dem goalkeeper na beda o.
Do beda bia no.
I was so to me I will be what nim now a foreign base player and I was so to me na kasa.
Absolutely.
Chet na dey man out of goalkeeper.
Akwa
ye betin some of team nim.
Yes.
What's original pitch don so bia.
On so bia.
Otuma
enye say ye team po ye game na koso na ehun de o ye.
Hade jina hade ye dem kwade. So e goalkeeper na say under 20 na say we so be ball foreign na say to me. I don't come.
E run SL money we mo no
definitely. So to the players coach ni be ye ne de or the tactics formation the person catch mu nyina na obeka ni nyina akire mo koduro pitch ne so a adwuma no kese pa no ejina mo so mu decision making mon cover mo mon protect mo ho mon nyam ho adwuma because mo obi be invade mo a ebe hardwene that is football nti eye opponent dia for no omo tie invade defense line na ebia na ebe vulnerable so for me after your first game you sure say bibia be pmbia na ebe hu ni ye na ahwe but with the coach players no ni mo pa that usual excuses now no more demand no this time around we are not taking it on share you know winning for my
okay
me twaso and I'm trying
twaso
okay yes but say me try for referees association in some no mo kind no say omo ni afie ni discussion in terms say anye fruitful they are no mo pe no omo sanka enu nti na say nura na me catch say nkofie bi a trop paper bi na afie ni person omo che so omo nni mo say I don't know minim the entire ora ket or can ansem no so per the referee association for the abani mean say omo na na hihye sa krata na epie no ase and so
minister mrem
nti I think say the right way omo ankoye demonstration say the near person but we omo dia fa minister no so no ora ket no so e kan no so ni minister no omo good terms omo good talking terms bibia wo mo ntem no kama so atiase na bedi omu nyina da so no mo asori na say omu ntemu anyonkofa no kama nti omu de fa no so with that respect na me so say minister command no so wo shia keta ene esika no omu ade bi omu atiato ba bi amfa so bi ani so ade say omu fa nya dwuma bia no omu tibi na omu fa nkotua referees ne ka sanse referees no warfare no I think say paramount omu hia ye pa weekend your big games and a lot of influence betimi akom wa bra omo adwen wo musika na ompeso mo gene so no and so omo enya ne sa na enye kama ya pre konso so e kasa abada ya Alex Opoku obviously said the
first segment
yes eno anu na ewura mu e wo honom but wo hwe GPL na so e ba so na media man vision media ma for na peke vision for so apeke wo hwe vision for ya na anu na omo peso omo finish ye pa na at least league need almost survivor no almost abetimi aka na almost so etimi akam which a good thing to start with 33 points and more 14th position yedi kaka say so atreman efrim into hwa omo Legon City so omo Karela omo Accra Lions and between them no omo points no so ani kakra but e bia media man so be pese omo ansha hye yi se so yire no ho a top 4 no se exist any ho biom de but at least ube wini ho no ma bia price money bia ba edru so na sa wo 4 no mu a within sa 4 na ebi a osika sam ebekọ so ebi so a top 4 na ebeba so the last time omo an hosi ewo mo ho anko yie de but at least na you okay ni nyina no ade a ebekọ into the minds of a coach Tanko then ono so betimi aka kire any players no akọ into a mu game no mo bone say omo mfa bibia engrom no mo bone nko yie mfa mamo etwa alpha vision for no ade de but omo ahoɔden no media ma de no ebebro mo so I see media ma winning this game at least double chance for them. Okay. I don't see them losing at this game. Anye bia mo west why should be a draw.
Okay, Asman.
Yeah, Mr. B.
Bramway.
Yes, media ma game no kakrebi na ma the last story no. Media ma Vision FC game no, media ma for no. Me feel that coach Tanko so bay no. In fact, wa bono homeboys in kakra. But then I expected that media ma the levels ikasam bibi okodu ye in their camp no. Nkodu baby na was started the what pick up their form no. Or maybe I would they could have done even more. But unfortunately, the last 5 games now are bonum. We lose no more Barca. And we win no more being. In fact, the last 5 in watch 7 goals of Honum. But we on the Ghana Premier League, such a team actually 7 in 5 games. I back at a wire as a pound. But then 7 goals to know, or you concentrated in 2 matches pay. Into our against Young Apostles, no share 3. And our share Dream Saves by 4-0. No cheddar that 3 matches not can lose, you know. In those games, when 2 man should go on, and that is very clear. But a business another a coach for the opposition now, you would know that so this is not in now. Confidence in was because the last 2 home games with you know, wash a 4, wash a 3. So definitely away, you make sure those who defenders, you know, you are going to tighten it over there. And a vision for now so in your bad because for a team out here newly in the Ghana Premier League, you know, now currently 14th position with 33 points, you know, at least a one shot that 1 year that's bad. Unfortunately, Mr. Points board up now kwa no. O make 33 points in pa. You are not really safe. Or check to my bombers na sana wusu etum na akowonyim. 1 last 5 no we win 1 we about draw 2. And we lose 2 honum. And once wash or yeah 5 goals honum. 2 of those matches no went to match go unlike that of yeah mediama no. In the actual 1 away performances no so against Dream Saves you about draw honum. And walk away to oh yeah Adriana Stars we lose by a goal to 0. But the last time I watched if you know, the league leaders, Bibiani Go Stars, are winning 2-0. Yeah. So clearly, when your confidence and more away, no, I'll be able to do something. I'll start with any predictions, you know, at least double chance, you know. Obviously, to be for the home team, no, because they have that advantage, you know, no way to now. Media obviously in this game, you know, they shouldn't lose, and I hope they. And Boston Bono Botuna was saying you want now. I feel with Tumna Wako and him. Ruby need our core Casa.
Yeah, and I'm about friendly game now. So
yes, was share 4-0, and I share 1 hour goals now. Kwame Poku, Baba Yaya, Cheba Fononye, Ajete. I mean, it is good. Say every board that's a 4. That's a distribution here across. I'm more confident that boys, you know, when they say Osimo saying to my share, it's about to know share. Reason why most of the clubs, you know, at this time round say steady. Yes, one play about to my share by 25 goals, 30 goals. But most of the times, the coaches in the pedal goal distribution, no, it should come from all angles. Into what team that say, Obia to Michel go Nibia, about the efficiency of the team, no, about to know what which is very good. Going into this particular game, no, Kotakofuna show the intent there. They have what it takes there. They want to win the Ghana Premier League. And I'm not surprised that they say, tell someone need a call canal. Per Ghana Premier League standard, boy, you bo Chroma had no. There is no single club or what had they consistent. They cannot play 3 matches. I could read the matches now to you do. Once in a while, be to Mubesi, about whom Dreams FC. Or man 8 matches, all of a sudden, no. One start to lose matches or honum. Some other clubs can do it. The Benny Go Stars will win each other by 3.
Yes,
Once. And Kotokosu prove it first round, you know, about 8 matches be. The form was that good. But what they say, be another chance to drop a honum. Into what I mean, there's a consistency in you are. To say the bottom may win 2 trophies, no. Aya oyas in Kakra. FA Cup they are in the semi-finals. I don't know why they are writing of Brekum Chelsea. Is it Brekum Chelsea?
Yeah, Brekum Chelsea.
Yeah, Brekum Chelsea. Just no Ruby. The last game of Brekum Chelsea Bakotoko. Board you in that game. So if they think that they want to win the FA Cup and the Premier League now, we need a perfect run of matches. Club no bottom of last week in America they said Kotoko bottom at the Ghana Premier League now. Then they will need a favor from Heart to Folk. Not a favor in the sense that Heart and Bejem move from one. But in that game, no, they need to play and win for 3 points. So I could drop
even a point in power
2 points in power Ruby obaye in the Ghana Premier League no in as much as Abibenu goes that cannot win the rest of the matches now work no but kind of when there onye nso atraman wo game 3 points already waje wi nti sa wo drop a point no or 3 points be in the banker other one more return no so come them what is going to happen so it means the boys now can function when me there new coach na waba the last game no you hu that ma energetic levels no that ma enyum bring kakra yes but you said that you hu team e baka there one more that number of goals no and that is one attribute I hope the team no bottom na one kakra because the two measure 2 the two measure 3 3-1 be 4-1 be a all the next opponent impo no so be share one you mba share kakra but I share one pe I know but so you na adwuma you attacking defenders in here at least 1 yard because the bottom one want to draw and that is something that me feel that kwatakofo no if indeed the supporters no will feel that they want to win that double now Ruby adwuma no soon one also they will come into the picture one boy one was in there they are going to support the team no onya afini yakoba match against out of folk eco lose eco drop a point then ekwana no be start the watch to they are blazing na mas na your mboa obufu mpa the next game no go there and then support at the end of the day the ultimate ambition that they want to win double and I believe that Ghana had there in the pay standard you know if they really want to do it it's all about consistency if you can win the rest of the games now work now maybe you can be there but they win the about draw lose cry we won't find double honor but I will be we wish them the very best of luck won't call anymore
Ghana gave a prediction yesterday
Ghana should do better and makes me care no yen the man mentality for team that yen start ye that's one time put the coach on avoid the honor and secondly now can now come under 17 under 20 and most of the boys in no I know we're local players so they play for contract abroad but this time round your players are abroad already
of course
so once you get in there no complacency especially when our teams are kaseka my wadwe na mo Barcelona nti minyem chene kafe na manyi wan rebo no
because Jerry a free years so no so about stars ni bi no
my wadwe na wo say enyimnya searching with other players no yem bo as a team cohesion is very strong compactness no yenya yen defend attack ma yenya kwankwa attack honom urban defenders na yem bo one midfielders no want to more supplies no nko in fact I feel that Jerry a free more experience no definitely to come to be confidence about what sort of urban set pieces now let's take advantage of it open play yenye dwuma no hodom one play to the coach's instructions so I want to me sha first principle opponent remember one bamba show any opportunity say jina be bie forget about your personal glory it's about the team glory pass mo bi ojina yenon konkwese and I pray and hope that the foreigners you know someone that they come into the party the local boys will also enjoy the game I'm praying against young guard against complacency that's the only thing. Remember, right of the opponent, and so I feel that we should start well. It should be a good game. So, yeah, but Nyami Bochina, that's a Ghana. You win the game, boy. I'll be very delighted about the result. You know, once a Ghana for definitely would wish the team in the one copy 3 points. You know, now you start here, honor.
May I say, Lion, Ola, please mention the squad for me. And a 20 squad, no, they are Mensah Subium, Gideos, and Siakon, our Dreams FC, goalkeepers near me and Sawi goalkeeper, Said Yakubu Amediama. And a Patrick Atta in support fidelity. And not another N is any DNA anymore about in support fidelity. Omo yi Division 2 for no Sharks free more FA Cup ni mo no. Omo na omo honom no. Defenders near Ofori McCarthy or FK Bellis. Da Costa entry our Young Apostles. Aaron Esel our North Texas SC. Nana Kwame Boache our FC Sheriff. Maxwell Azafope our Interlight and a Kelvin Ehiagbele. Ono abopa ehia bled obon na 17 nyina okodo na 20 o Dreams FC na Felon Dennis Mafu enso SC International Medforders Ishmael Ado Heart of Lions Hayford Eduboahin Chita FC Abdul Karim Sulemana Rangers FC Joseph Edo FC Sanatatia Michael Ame Mahama Nice Ibrahim FC Emmanuel Mensah Songdal FC and Andrews Ejaben Real Sociedad Lord Afrifa FC Stormgrass the midfielders the majority of them outside and Abdul Aziz Issa or FC Barcelona B no and anyone Jerry Efriye CD Lugo Joseph Opokwa Mankwa Zolte Wareham FC George Tay Nagazi Vision FC Aziz Mesbao ewo Dreams FC na afi Clinton Diodu ewo Apollon Limassol. Enti no Ghana ye squad a ye de akopiem ewo na 20 na 6 p.m. no ye boy yen first game against DR Congo. Mefa course na afetie for enso inform adwenche emra so bi 0244 408 046 0244 408 046 and 0244 408 354 0244 408 354. Mefa me first caller. Hello, good morning.
Miss Ruby.
Reverend Konya.
Good morning.
Good morning, Reverend.
Yeah, the machine sport is and what. Yeah, the pay FKQ I came match pa Australia 93. When we defended your friend Ransford Banini. Good faith. Ransford Banini. That's how much you know Ghana, Brazilians of Africa. Now FIFA president by then, your friend Joao Haviland. How to say yes, Ghana in Bob Bampa. Now, in fact, telling you, you're paying for no one you may. We share Australia 93, fan as a boy. Now we share Egypt, fan as a boy, Dika. Now we share Ecuador 93 on the 17th. In Brazil. Also say yes, Ghana. Now that's your talent. I say yeah, no me. We should do our things well. Wake up because Ghana put me and you wake up. Ghana put me and you wake up. And you are the play the FKK. My bonnet was what kind of match
okay.
But that's it.
Yeah, that's it. Hello, good morning.
My name is Ruby.
Evans.
Yeah, Evans from Bumiseko, Miss Ruby.
Evans here too.
Miss Ruby. Under 20. One born over Bado, or Bashas and Libya.
And they are 6 p.m.
Ghana and Washas.
Yeah, everybody can start table by a group on your born in there.
Okay. The boration there, Ghana between the women because Ghana or they to me a rich the country between the walk of fire. I would have them under 20 the day I know Quaka Jima, no friend African Brazils. And the other coach in Otumino Adam. Or power good squad it took our able to me Yakwakaji. Now, I will mind you from our battle, and the wood to me what it's over about. Oh, the bow is the Wakufu. Indeed, mind you, would we out to Europe, but would our words is here, touch a muff on that Aquachan to us. You will touch a general water, but none yet. Indeed, mind you to win the May. Now I'm a wish to with two no IG, no doubt call Champions League. Miss Ruby, weekend is the BBC, Madase.
Miss Medase, hello, good morning.
Yes, Miss Ruby, Richard Aholu.
Me patriotic yes. No pain.
Good. Yeah. Under 20. And just that time when a coach, Ubaba catcher, who players there, Muko Yese. How methodology now, Ube catcher or Monko is the on the field of play. It should be done long ago because you are prepared. I don't know. When say so, abo preparation match because I miss the
yeah, Bobby, you be na ya Lucy ba ko na board rubber can Zambia ni Kenya ma friendly games.
Okay.
Yeah.
So back coaches, you know. I didn't improve because I never 1, 2, 3 B. And I say yes, but before no, we don't think far. All we know is when you say Kasima will yes say we are Nufima technically and energetically and then physically. You know who play coach. I saw we play players.
Okay.
Omudi diemu. But you the one way na. I don't think anything can but for the money so.
Okay.
And I'm not saying Robiano or Mundi Bob or Mundi Coaching or Muko Monuno. And that's she. And before you made the tab, why didn't I do you know which I am tomorrow? Okay. Technical, you can take it.
May say, Mr. Richard Aholu. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Miss Ruby.
Ten Hagni.
On this, technically, energetically, and psychologically, we should start some conversation.
Okay.
And I pay me, Osman, and Yadino cry, I made the no. The reason being that in bra born the born son me your friend Ganacho ujina
Dabi
time wobo my bed matchy obi or slide my born so party box in the rest of your
Dabi
even in the course of the game none they gave me ample if you come at them baba for no sort of sleeping about the born is a restaurant in Sabbath is my United and coaching years no but no
born inside me who the born waste no man who the friend and son impo
oh yeah, there is on the born canisa. Who there is on the born canisa. But Usman, I'll be this month for today. Sometimes one thing credit in my head. In this season, challenges are work against him. Or those team be an even last year, boy impo. Obichi, your friend, Maguire or 18-yard box in my called a penalty. One jamming it. Bonnie high should be. That's one of fair. You're trusting so much. You didn't deserve to why you Jimano. Yamea Doma. In first match, that pressure na lanka so finodo. Because you lose the first match and I ever draw first match, Uncle Manpa, Okra. This will be Winfield Cobner. Since I want him, I know where about Wayne.
I may share for Cobner, maybe.
How to folk with for Cobner.
Yeah, sure. On a bus of Connor to the Ama Albania. No. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Miss Ruby Adam.
Aquarium organizer.
Aquarium organizer and Penny Chow go for Miss Ruby.
Aquarium.
And the 20 issue on the on a coaching on the Wakanasam. But no down on you person on you on your booking out to me. Now so I'm going to work I was it. Let me see the way you now clear market to the coin. You don't know me to the automobile Madame Kawasam. Then you are not feeling Kishia, the Amabu Sunday. Otoko, you have to cook. Mama now we need papa. I need the apology at 3 points. You need to have to cook. Otoko fans will see that you know why you got young for why you there. I want to be our damn lad or another. So you can't use Otoko, cook, you have to cook. I get 3 points to Otoko. Trying to know, I can't hear a kind. You have to find so when you go home, you click. I can't create a kind. We'll do that.
That's Aquarium. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Ruby.
Me Pacho, Master Pomani. Nyamia do me hu yepa.
Really, hey, on the TV, I say, Stefan Pansin died. Mama got on the 3 points to many only. You think why you tap on that man? Hey, Kusia, I said, we can't know. The hat will trim the time. You have to put that. I want to tell you somewhere here, but if I want to share with the I'm here for the picture. I put you about to say, help them to the my was I am up on my dinner. Watch your damn.
Okay. Yeah, that's I say, please. Yeah, better, yeah. We from shadow, Nuba. And then you start a tournament, you know. Channels no be you know. You perceive who the channels so be year in year. Sign make a decision, no, because I haven't been trusted almost one here na kotia to mintino. Yeah, after match day one, no. You better try say the commentary be branded on a 20 AFCON, especially Ghana games, you know. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Miss Ruby.
Boboski.
Miss Ruby.
Boboski ATL.
Miss Ruby, sir, Sunday match, Kotoko against Hearts, and say. Kotoko winner or chance of Bajelegi.
Sure, Kotoko winner.
You met so much. What about to be not one to be not and we soon turn to go into Kotoko. As an all about draw. Yeah, you're about draw. You're about 0 from I can see him. Is that like being here and there? It will be a trophy. That is the second year trophy. And say, I wouldn't see you're not about draw. Aye. Maybe start to young country in someone.
Relegation battle.
Again, cafe in someone. One obey and 1 year. I want what you could see. We'll be 1 year. But that's it.
Miss Medase Boboski. Miss Ruby, I'm not from Breaksfield, and my missing player is Richard Gaga, formerly of Ebusia Dwarfs. Oh, okay. Mamefa Kwalawe. Hello, good morning.
Miss Ruby.
Good morning.
Uncle Ben.
Uncle, it's you.
I think. Second caller, name. No, all day you could do the Ghana and the 20 and the 17 years in paying to Papa. The more places of Kobopu, one of us, what will compare with the 20? But I've got free. Mama Charles, I simple. Don't win the system of what culture.
It's one what we get a right age or the bottom of the born weather. What I know. Then you move on the boat. Evidence. Now, Nigeria the 20 now, I'm trying to win Ghana. What I did upon a tournament to go, or go wild 20, what's the it's number 3. No, no, was 2. Imagine the 20. And what day, no, for one. Secondly, all your man can be Ghana Air Classical. Ghana, how to go to Koya? Air Classical.
Yes, you're classical, and I classical. You're big teams in there, boy. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. My last call, any. We didn't baby or free. Me patrol you.
Me.
So Manchester United Europa League now,
That's a case in the paper. Take one more Champions League one to the move. On the England, when you fake slot.
Of course.
It's Manchester and I thought them will be back there. Europa League with the England or by a six.
Okay. All right. Me that say my yamfa Fredman see Red Dry Hotel and waboy me ne yet me fa course no Mother's Day ne ba so nyame adoma 11th May Mother's Day ba so enu ti bomodian na hye ne so ma me say wo ma me ba kopie mu wo Red Dry Hotel na fei one more are celebrating the Kamapa at the amount rate 400 Ghana cedis on the 11th of May for the bra no mami me di dipa kama na oba 3-day the 3-course lunch menu honum there was exceptional service fine dining ambience or live music performance and a special gift for your mom into for mami bra be treated well at Red Royal Hotel for only 400 Ghana cedis the 11th of May no na kai say be a person mama me baba rest kama no baba juju na home holiday simu from the 5th to 10th of May bomadia for mami bra single 1,850 cedis and a double near 2,500 cedis obenya nice room at da na say breakfast wo lunch wo dinner wo no more free Wi-Fi wo no more say bia de demo enti mama me celebrate your mother this occasion mama me enye so no so wo ba asasi so Fanico PM or Red Royal Hotel. For more enquiries on our Mother's Day celebration, say Fred 0312 003 222 and 0501 672 908. Red Royal Hotel, richly inviting, comfortably yours. I say, hey, man, you moye the pa, star boy, I man you the moye the pa, and okay. Kudos to Miss Ruby and her outstanding sports analyst team at Kastle FM. Your energy, deep insight, and passionate delivery keep the listeners informed and engaged every time. You've turned sports broadcasting into both an art and a delight. Keep up the phenomenal work. Kastle FM truly shines because of your dedication and talent. Kwame Edifidan Suman Accra. And Odiaba, thank you so much. The last time I met you on Obake was be a in show no. And Steven Bentel also so Odo Diaba okay Muntala de by Steven Bentel for Rebusian Drafts and so no Nanka or talent here Ankasa. He the Muina Master said ne Friday morning no show no very, very interesting.